Hello, friends. How's everybody doing on this phenomenal, wonderful Wednesday? It's Wednesday. What is wrong with my brain? It's because I started off with phenomenal. My brain always fills in Friday afterwards. Also, I'm currently doing tech support on the fly. Hello. Yes, hello, everybody. Let me get all of my stuff together. I'm going to jump right in the chat with the people so they can entertain you while I fix stuff. Hey, entertain the chat while I fix things.
Hello, chat.
Poop.
I can't see anything that you say.
You guys know you can be on the stream. I don't have any spoiler stuff on there, right?
I know that now.
Yes, I have always had it so that the stream only sees what you guys would see.
Well then.
I didn't know you didn't know that. Goofball. Alright, everything's fixed. I mean, you have attempted to fight me before. It was laughable. No, I mean you can't. You can't hide the fact that you're like 3 foot nothing, like I don't know, 10 pounds soaking wet.
I'm a full 5 feet tall.
You could tell when she's worked up because she clips the microphone.
Got my burritos.
Your burritos?
Yeah, I had some burritos in the fryer.
Oh, nice. The wife made homemade chicken tacos with. Was it cilantro, lime, and garlic crema? And it was very good.
I made some homemade spaghetti sauce and spaghetti the other day. It's like a spicy. It had bell peppers, oregano, chili flakes, and stuff.
Whoa. You can't say it was spicy and lead with bell peppers.
That was pretty...
I didn't finish, my friend.
Yeah, but you led with bell peppers. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the beef, my friend. The sauce had spicy stuff in it. The beef is just what I cooked with bell peppers.
That's fair. So, over the holidays, my mother-in-law and father-in-law were gifted a board game for us all to play. And the game, it's a circle with most of the letters of the alphabet. I think there's 20 letters, right? And you get cards that give you a category. So one of the categories might be, I don't know, fruits. And every time you got to push one of the letters and you say the fruit, and that uses the letter up. Well, we get the category hot things. So I said peppers. She said onions.
God damn.
At which point, I roasted her, and everyone roasted her about the fact that onions are not spicy. And she's like, yes, they are spicy. When there's too much onions in something, people say, wow, this is really spicy.
Dude,
I went to school with a girl who described cheddar cheese as spicy because it was sharp.
Interesting.
So it gets worse.
That's, well, they also, not to, put my my in-laws on blast, but they do have aggressively bland cooking habits. So
AKA bad.
I made a Korean beef bowl the other day.
Oh yeah, what'd you put in it?
Soy sauce, sesame seed, chili flakes.
What makes it Korean? What makes it Korean?
Fuck if I know. I followed the recipe online.
Was there any gochujang?
That's fair.
It's good shit, though.
Fair enough. All right, well. It's a hard segue into previously on Star Wilds. So last time, you all, after trying to solve the mystery and doing a pretty good job of the town that had disappeared, you all discovered that below the crypts, there was something further. So you were able to find your way into the tunnels that have been built. After exploring said tunnels for quite a while, you guys managed to stumble across a summoning circle. This summoning circle had a giant eyeball in the center of it. In fact, let me pull it up on screen because, yeah, did a pretty good job with this if I do say so myself. All right, I'm flipping us back over to. Dang it, it's not loaded. But yes, so you guys got into the crypt and you found the eyeball, the creature that was summoned. You also found a snake/lizard person that was down there. Man, I broke everything, didn't I? 1 second.
Pause. We can't travel to the eye.
Moving Onas to the eye.
I'm gonna get there. Ooh, there's Franklin. Hi, Franklin. You'll never catch me. I can hit WASD faster.
Well, yes. So you guys fought and, well, I don't want to say killed, banished the creature that had been summoned and all of their tentacles, and had a nice, not at all intimidating conversation. You're all locked in place.
Rude.
You lose moving privileges. Had a nice conversation with the lizard person that said, yeah, no, I definitely didn't summon this guy. I was attempting to summon a messenger from my god, but the ritual was hijacked, and this thing came out. And you were all like, okay, yeah, no, seems reasonable. And you all left with the gentleman who was like, well, yes, I'll go back home. You guys are like, okay, bye. But one very important thing happened. As you were looking over the diary of the madman that had hijacked the ritual, it mentioned a few things here and there about a god that he was choosing to follow, which was... I've got it written down here. I don't have it written down. Google didn't save my sheet.
I have it written down in my notebook that's in a different town.
Wasn't it like Galak?
Right now.
It was G-Len-Ak, I believe, something like that.
I have it, yeah.
Oh, saving my butt today. What is it?
Yes, it's the Gen-L-Ak.
Gen-L-Ak. Okay. That's all you know. You have a name. However, our resident time wizard did manage to see something that she was not supposed to. Something that I will say was a very difficult check that she managed to pass. As you were looking at the journal of this madman, you noticed a mushroom was glowing on it. A golden glow that then phased out of existence. And that's what you've noticed. I believe at the end of the session, you all headed off back towards the town of Starport.
Can the music be turned down just a little?
Sure.
Somebody had a ring of burning hands.
There you go.
Thanks.
No problem.
I couldn't remember who ended up with it. But
You
it
can
was
have it if you want it.
one green ring of burning hands. I'm connected to the elemental plane of fire. I think I'm good.
But I can't spell strike with it, so.
Oh yeah, I think I was gonna take it, or me or Franklin. I can't remember.
You can take it. Rings get in the way of chopping.
Is that true?
Not like chopping armor? Like a thimble for sewing.
I'll have disadvantage on my food checks if I wear rings.
Wait, actually?
No.
That's funny. Actually, putting the music here. Adjust yourselves accordingly, as it's almost inaudible in stream.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you all are heading back towards the town of Starport. You've noticed that the air has become cold once again, and it seems as though we may be slipping farther into later autumn and into early winter. You do not have your vehicles, which you were so kindly loaned by the Menders. So you are on foot. Are you going to attempt to find those, your previous camp spot?
I do know the last time we were ending on resting.
Oh, we were ending on resting?
Yeah, we were about to rest, and you said we'd do it next time.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, I think we were gonna rest before we left.
Oh, that's right. You were gonna rest in the tavern. Look, it's been a little while. Give me.
That's okay. I didn't fully remember that either.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are going to spend a night in the creepy abandoned town. Night descends over the town. Oh, wait. This is not proper music for that. Night descends over the town as you light some of the candles that are left over in the tavern. Let me switch scenes. Yeah, I think I can do this, can't I? Let's
Is
that
there?
work?
I saw this last time. Is there any significance to that rogue symbol on the right side?
No, that's the DMPC. I use that for visual stuff for chat. Don't worry about that guy. Yes, you finally noticed it. Give me a will save.
Is it great because it's nighttime or?
Yes, it is
Or-
nighttime.
Okay.
I also can't move my character. I don't know if that matters.
You guys can move yourselves to the tavern.
Yay.
Doo-doo.
Lighting a few candles in the tavern gives you some semblance of light. However, it does still feel like... Yes?
Me and I think Onas, maybe Chirp, have our torches that we took from there with us that were lights that didn't have heat.
Yes.
I'd like to use that.
Mhm.
Okay.
I will keep a healthy distance from those. Thank you very much.
Let me... One second, I gotta attach a light source to you. So are you guys not all in the tavern?
I'm heading there, but it would be
Okay.
nice to have that torch. I'm just gonna have it since it doesn't give off heat, I'm gonna have it tucked into my backpack, and zipped up, and so it's just being held up by my pack, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Fair enough. You are constantly giving off a yellowish glow. Okay.
And then, if this is a tavern, I will proceed to wherever the wood fire stove is and start trying to put together something.
Okay. Very well. Go ahead and give me a performance check. So I'm getting mind flooded by the music myself. There we go. Give a... Nope, you didn't have a glow yet.
I always have to find these things. Still not used to, there we go. Performance.
Learning.
So I'm low on ingredients. I'm just gonna make a very basic stew, but there ain't a whole lot of stuff to put flavors in it. I'm out of salt, I ain't got no pepper, I ain't got no garlic, so it's just gonna be a very bland soup. But it's warm.
Okay. So first off, I will say, Franklin, your torch isn't as powerful as a normal torch. So it only gives dim light out to 15 feet for purposes that matter. However, there's your little glow on your guy. Got a little torch. Go ahead and give me that performance check.
I did.
Can I use my torch as well?
I also have low light vision. I don't know what that means, though.
That means you can see
It's
farther
me.
in dim light.
Me and
Okay.
Franklin both had one. I'd like to use mine as well.
Okay. I will say you guys are sitting in a tavern with lit candles. You.
Well, I was
don't-
gonna stand out front.
Okay. Interesting.
Not all night, just for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside and eat the soup.
Okay, Onas, you're also lit up. So, Onas, give me 1 second here.
I have a reason for the weird standing outside.
Okay. Okay. Explained those to you. So, Onas is standing outside. The rest of you are standing inside. Franklin, your soup is very slightly above average. So, it's not the best thing anyone's eaten. It's not the worst. However, after a long day of work, it's not the worst thing. You do notice that the darkness here is fairly pervasive. It does seem not necessarily 100% natural still, as well as you have not noticed any return of small creatures and critters.
That's actually what I was looking for.
Yep, they haven't quite returned yet. You have a feeling that the town doesn't feel quite as oppressive as it did, but it is still fairly oppressive. It'll not be the most restful night of sleep you've gotten.
I'm like nudging Franklin a little bit, asking him if he has any of those burnt biscuits to make the soup a little more crunchy.
I actually don't have any burnt biscuits for you, but I will. Once we're back in town, I can get more supplies and I can make something nice. And I promise the next time the biscuits won't be burnt.
Chirp's like, I kind of like them burnt. I'll burn them myself. Very well. So, Onas, is that all you were attempting to accomplish outside?
Huh?
Is that all you were attempting to accomplish outside?
What, to look for the animals and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of like in my head, thinking, looking around.
Okay. You notice Onas is kind of hanging around outside the front of the building, but the rest of you are inside. You zoom us in a little bit here. Is there anything anybody needs to do before you bed down for the evening?
Roll time.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Okay.
Efficiency is risk crafting. That's
Yes, give me a moment. I need to look at something.
Okay. Are you saying that to me or are you saying that to the group?
I'm saying it to you. You asked if
Okay.
I need to do anything.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Is that crit on crafting?
Is that a crit on crafting? Isn't 15 the DC?
I think so.
I believe 15 to be the DC. Allow me to double check. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The DC is 17.
Uh-huh.
How long will
me,
it?
I'll make it 17 right here. You're in a creepy place. You've got disadvantage. No, I think it is 15. So,
How long will it take me to enchant this item that I have that you know about?
I would say it comes out fully enchanted.
No, not that one.
Oh. I would say that it's already. I mean, it's your force of will. So it's up to you.
Oh yeah, I have the DC on this formula scrolly thing.
Then no, I have nothing to do.
Okay. You said you have the DC on it?
Yeah, it's 15 for level 1.
I thought so.
I don't
So
know if
you
it's-
do indeed crit. Your scrolls are complete.
Nice.
So you have whatever scroll you made.
What was the spell I left? Shocking Grasp.
All right. So, if nothing further, we shall bed down for the night. Is anyone keeping watch?
I would take first watch, I think. I think I'm feeling much better, but still not the most unparanoid.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second. Oh,
He'll take the second.
All
That's
right.
what I meant to say.
Do you guys bed down in the main room? Do you guys go up to the bedrooms?
I'm
Where do
gonna
you
go
sleep?
to the bed.
Being a small guy like I am, but not super fond of bugs, I am going to sleep right on top of one of these tables.
There's beds upstairs.
There are beds upstairs.
When I sleep, I will sleep upstairs in a bed. I should
Okay.
say.
I'm sleeping in the bed.
Chirp.
Yeah, I'd probably just curl up somewhere. I don't even think if there was anywhere near a fire, I'd be curled up over there.
I have the stove going, like
Yeah.
the wood fire stove.
Yeah, I'd be curled up by the fire.
All right. Very well.
Looks like I'm going alone upstairs.
Roll initiative.
Weatherwax. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, right, it's right here.
Ooh. Okay, give me a second.
Almost a 20.
Oh, that was on the wrong one. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah,
Plus
What?
27.
and
Don't worry about that.
Why'd you even make a roll?
Well, I did mean to change that to private GM roll, but
something's.
don't worry about that, guys.
I'll see, we're gonna die, guys, but I don't know that.
Weatherwax, you're fairly confident that there's nothing sneaking around in or outside of this building right now.
I feel slightly less paranoid as a character, but not a person.
Weatherwax, the night begins to grow long. You had a very long day of fighting creatures and casting spells, getting the crap kicked out of you multiple times. Took a short rest in the dungeon. You're really starting to feel it. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save. Fort.
Fortitude? Oh no!
Your
I have
eyelids are
0
becoming.
points.
What?
None of that was.
The worst part is
on the
I
plane
understood exactly
where-
what she said.
Yeah,
I
that's
got a
one of
little
those.
bit
That's one of
higher.
those whistles that like dogs can hear, and nobody
Yeah,
else. in the
everybody's
party
dogs are
understands
now
it.
going insane. Man, those
I got a
eyelids are getting very heavy. Weatherwax, you nod off.
Oh.
Onas, you have second watch. But man, it's been a long day. And no one's really come up to wake you up yet. Give me a fortitude save to wake yourself.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He has to pee.
Onas, you're getting a suspiciously large amount of sleep. You know, you wake up in the morning sometimes, you're like, man, I have slept far too long. So you wake up and you realize that Weatherwax has not yet come to tell you that it's your time for watch. But you feel like it's probably your time, so you get back up and you walk downstairs. And Willowax is asleep at a table. There's a scroll in front of Willowax. What do you do?
Is it the scroll I know she's been working on?
Decidedly, do you take a look?
I'll take a look at it.
It is not an arcane scroll. It is a text scroll.
Well, in that case, I'll read it.
Every time your eyes settle on the paper, they seem to slide off, and the words underneath seem to move around.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
So I can't read it.
You cannot, in fact, read it. One of the musical tracks I was trying to play isn't playing. I will go back to the spooky song.
She fell asleep on watch, so I'm assuming she's pretty tired. I probably wouldn't wake her up.
That makes sense.
Bummer.
And you wouldn't want to leave a random piece of paper in front of her. You might as well tuck that in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it, but I'll mention it to her when she wakes up.
Okay. But if it's not magic anymore, then it's fine.
Oh, no.
What you get for sleeping on watch.
Fuck
Your
you.
entire watch passes uneventfully. Nothing happens. As morning sun begins to rise, and you do hear the distant sound of birds chirping.
Nice. That means the animals are coming back. Have the others woken up yet?
Yes, they all begin to wake one by one as the daylight comes in through the windows. The music not playing?
It is.
Some just started.
Okay.
I think I'm a bit panicked
As
when I
they,
first wake up because I realized I fell asleep where I was watching.
You see Onas was sitting across from you.
I'm sitting
watching
down
the
at the
door.
table, just shuffling a deck of cards, looking at the door.
Hi. Hello.
Good morning.
How long have you been awake?
I don't know. Since
I woke up.
Since I woke up,
It was probably a little after. It's probably close to 1 a.m. when you woke up. Closer to 1 than 2.
I've been up for quite a while. What happened to you last night?
I was sleepy, I guess. One too many tentacle whaps.
How many scrolls did you work on last night? Just the one?
Just the one, and I think I kind of poke in my bags to see if it's still there.
It is.
Why? This one. Why do you ask?
There was one sitting in front of you when I woke up this morning. Check it out. I'm gonna hand her the scroll.
I
Wax.
look at the ski.
The first thing you notice about this scroll is the seal.
Mm-hmm.
The scroll, at the bottom of the scroll, when you unroll it, there's the seal of you know who.
Okay. Assuming I can read it.
You
read it.
begin to look at it, and you notice that there is a very minor enchantment on it, one that you're familiar with previous correspondences with this individual. So you're easily able to dispel it.
Okay. Yeah.
What's going on?
It's from an old family friend.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think I say anything else until after I've read it. if I say anything.
All right. I will message you what it says.
Okay.
Give me one moment to type this out. Entertain people while I type.
Hello.
Are you gonna do a type 5? You cleared your throat like you were like, here we go, it's time to do my stand-up bit.
Hello, chat. Did y'all know Australia is wider than the moon? The moon sits at 3,400 kilometers in diameter, while Australia's diameter from east to west is almost 4,000 kilometers.
Is that true?
Apparently, I actually didn't know that. That's kind of wild.
Did you Google fun time filler facts?
I googled interesting weird facts.
Ah.
Interesting.
Ooh,
And
here's
weird.
one for all of y'all.
Okay.
Wearing headphones for just an hour could increase the bacteria in your ears by 700 times.
I have like 14 billion bacteria in my
I was
ears.
going to say, I wear headphones literally all day.
During the summer, the Eiffel Tower can shrink up to 15 centimeters due to thermal expansion.
Okay. Franklin's got the facts.
The human tooth is not made of live tissue and are coated in enamel. Teeth are the only things to not be able to regenerate as a human.
Oh, I have one. Never mind. I'm reading something.
The world will never know what her fact was. I have a fact. My burrito was delicious.
You don't know what that means.
Okay. Cool.
But it might be something to keep a hold of.
I will definitely hold on to this. I think I'll also cast Detect Magic just in case there's any extra little something something. I don't expect there is. I think it is just what it is, but I will do it just to...
There's not.
Okay.
All right. You've all woken up. I'm sure Franklin has cooked you all a nice breakfast. Franklin, would you like to cook everyone a nice breakfast?
Nope, everyone's eating leftover soup
Okay.
because I am out of ingredients.
Yes, gazpacho. Unless you're gonna heat it. Just cold soup.
Now as you are all awake, you all notice Weatherwax reading her note and then putting it away.
Is there, just real quick, is this torch that we have, is it just always ever glowing? Is there an off button?
Yes. Not unless you put it somewhere that it can't be seen.
Now that it's daylight, I will just turn it upside down in my pack.
There you go. All right.
I'm pretty much good to go once we've had breakfast, though.
All right. Everybody ready to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to get to town.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, we had soup.
Town's like far away, isn't it? Since we got here on hoverboards or something.
Indeed. Well, it was about an 8-hour walk through the blizzard to get to this place. And then it was about 8 hours on hoverboard.
Okay,
So, not quite
go
sure
ahead
about how
and-
far that is on ground.
We'll go ahead and open up the map and fast travel back to whatever the name of the town was.
Doesn't even know the name of the town.
I have it in my notes. I don't have my notes, so. I do feel like it's probably would be good to try and locate our previous camp.
All right.
Unless I think that would
landmark,
be a true, like, finding a needle in a haystack type nightmare.
Do we have a map on us? Does someone have a map?
Does anybody
we
own a
do
map?
have a map, because I remember you. I don't know if it was your map. I think you had a map. We pulled out a map. We looked at a map at one
Did
point.
not pull out map, in fact.
On our last.
I think
But
it was
on
a
our last
compass,
joint-
and I gave someone else the
Yeah.
compass.
I confiscated the compass because I told them which way we should go, and then they went the exact opposite direction
Got eaten attacked by giant
And-
snakes,
so confidently
Oh,
while holding
yeah.
the compass.
as one does.
I mean, I feel pretty good about walking across the bridge, to be correct.
Yes, that is the way you came in, was across the bridge. So, you have a vague direction of where you came from.
And, like, the direction our campus is also the way back to the...
Yes, but you will have to
To the
find it.
landlocked dream.
Landlocked Dreamer is in the town. Franklin, or I guess whoever's leading the party, or whoever
Not
would
I.
like, survival check. If you're going to attempt to find your previous camp.
I want to try and find the previous camp, and I feel very pro this plan. And if no one else kind of starts leading us, I will do it. I'm not good at survival, but I will do it. It was a threat.
He was better than all of us.
Oh no, we're gonna die in the woods. We're all gonna die in the woods.
Franklin, would you like to save your party? No,
Oh,
you
we're all
would
gonna
not.
die in the woods.
I look out to the sun. I'm like, well, the sun's rising there, so I'm pretty sure that means north.
Can I use nature instead of survival?
You cannot.
I don't think
in
that
fact.
really saves a 4.
However, you do have hero points.
Yeah.
Uh,
I ain't using a hero point for no direction.
I mean, my last one I used didn't get me anything, but I'll try again
surely it'll be better this time.
with my +1. Can I have guidance?
Sure.
Not gonna use it for a
Got a-
direction.
That's a 4. 5 with guidance.
Okay. So
Dang.
I look around. So, does no one really know where we are?
No.
Pretty sure we'd go this way, and then our camp's like gonna be like dead on. Dead on this way.
I know exactly where we are.
I guess if we
It's the
stay on
missing
the
city.
path, surely we'll come to something.
Yeah, our hoverboard camp. I'm telling you, it's this way.
No, I think it's this way.
Can I? I'll waste a hero or try it to. I'll use my hero.
No.
Okay.
We're committed to this.
We're committed to this.
I mean, I'd be
We're
cool
committed
not
to the
dying in the
Three Stooges.
woods.
We're
I would
committed to
actually
the
be
Three
so.
Stooges routine.
It's the 4 Stooges right now.
I'm committed to what I rolled, which is immensely wrong confidence. But if someone else wants to try
Sure.
and wrestle this
Would you like
nightmare
to save
from
the
us-
group before you
I mean,
bumble
I
into a
can
bunch
try.
of giant snakes again?
Yeah, I have my nature's so much higher than my survival.
Well, survival is tracking and moving. Okay. With guidance, I'm assuming, right?
yeah.
A 15 just hits it. So as you are all
Whoa.
kind of stumbling around and looking, like, I don't know which way to go. Chirp joins you and going like, well, shit, I don't remember which way to go. Wait a minute, and pulls out the compass. And he's able to use the compass to guide you guys. You begin to move down the road, south, out of town, over the bridge. The road itself is very well packed, easily traveled. You have to travel 8 hours, you assume, roughly, maybe a little less since you're not fighting a snow blizzard right now, to see if you can find your camp. So, the first 4 hours of travel passes uneventfully. Not much happens.
Whoa, you're me.
Good roll on us.
Thanks.
And as you were moving down the road, you notice nothing. It's a very uneventful day. It's very chilly out. However, the sun is high above and it is a cloudless sky, keeping you nice and warm. You travel for another 4 hours.
It's a really different number. It's a really different number. Are we gonna meet a dragon?
That's a 98. Give me a second here. Gotta check something.
That can't be good.
Or it's really good. Unlikely though, since the 14 was nothing.
All right. As you're moving down the road, you spot somebody else coming your way. This creature is 11 feet tall.
Detect magic.
You're a little far away. He's down the road still.
Never close enough.
From this distance, you can see they're wearing a bright red cloak with light brown pants. And you can hear him in the distance. Sounds almost robotic or metallic. You hear kind of like a grinding of metal and a clanking as it walks. It continues to get closer to you until it's about 100 feet away. Would somebody like to give me not Titan Wrestler?
What? Oh.
He just linked Titan Wrestler because I guess he just wants to wrestle whatever this is.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Occultism? Okay.
I would do a knowledge arcana on this.
Guidance?
Yeah. You just see me as I'm like picking flowers and shit.
Hey!
Yeah.
Weatherwax. This is a golem. It's a metallic golem. From this distance, it looks like it could be adamantine, which would mean it is a very special golem.
Just some general knowledge clarity for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Does my character or this world in general, like, are golems free thinking autonomous things, or are they controlled by people?
It depends.
It can be both.
It can be both depending on how enchanted the golem is.
Okay, that's all.
Hmm.
I know that varies between DMs, so I just wanted to clarify.
No, varies depending on settings. So, the golem continues to move towards you. 80 feet. 70 feet.
My assumption is if it's special, then it will be chatty.
60 feet. 50 feet.
Once it gets to 40 feet,
40 feet.
you see, or you hear, Franklin. Well, hi, I'm Franklin. What's your name?
Hello. My name is Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake,
Hello.
where are you headed?
All over the country.
Well,
What you doing?
what do you do?
I sell.
Oh,
So what?
He looks at you all. It looks like you might be adventurers. Is that true?
I'm a cook, but these ones are adventurers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, Franklin, you're an adventurer too. You just
Well, have you ever thought that you might get hurt or injured?
Ha, ask Weatherwax.
Yes, glare.
Literally all the time.
Adventuring is very dangerous work. Have you thought about what you're leaving behind for your friends and family?
Oh my god.
Just Weatherwax.
Well, I have some trinkets that I left for my family, but I mean, there's so many of them. There's not enough to split.
Exactly. And you wouldn't want to leave your families without anything, right?
Well, right, naturally.
Yeah, sure.
He opens
I
a small
don't-
compartment
yeah.
in his chest and pulls out a scroll, closing it back up. He continues to walk closer to you while unfolding the scroll. I sell what we have colloquially named insurance. For a small
just got off
fee. I know. For a small fee magically taken every
His name's
month.
Jake. His name's Jake. His name's Jake.
We will pay you
It's good.
if you get injured while adventuring.
Well, this sounds interesting. Do you have any paperwork of the property and casualty and the liability of said claim?
He hands you the scroll.
Is it like long?
So as you're reading it, every time your eyes reach the bottom of the scroll, the text disappears and reappears, and it's new text that you can continue to read from the top.
Are there any
Yeah.
logos on his attire?
Give me 1 second.
You know, Jake, I got some people who would love to talk to you. They're all about contracts and stuff. I'll have to send you
Yes,
over
there
there.
are 3 red circles on it.
Uh-huh.
Jake, this is some interesting magic you have here on this scroll, and I start showing it to Weatherwax and stuff. Can you enchant paper like this all the time?
Oh, I cannot, but my wizard masters can.
You wouldn't have to happen to have a map on you, would you?
Oh, a map? I do not think so. I do
All
not
right.
need one. I am told where to go, and I go there.
Fair enough. Well, if I'll need some time to read this. If I decide to go forward, where would I send this to?
Just sign at the bottom with your blood.
Fair enough. Blood magic. Noted.
Just a
And-
copy for you.
I'll just like scroll that up, put it in my bag, read it later.
Jake, go hang out those soldiers. They
well,
love contracts.
Would you happen to know where? What was the town's name again?
You know how to
I
get
don't
to the
have my
landlocked
notes.
drain?
Yeah, would you happen to know where what's the name of that fucking town?
Landlocked Dreamer. I
Yeah.
think is right. Yeah.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
Is
do you know-
that
do you know
an
where-
establishment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Let me check my map. And he closes his eyes.
It's like-
If he's got some kind of like real-time updating GPS and the landlocked dreamer is in a totally different location and not in the city, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
He opens his eyes. I know of no establishment with that name. I apologize.
what was the name of that restaurant that we went to?
Unfortunately.
The other name of the place at maybe a different point in time was the Skyward Dreamer. Or we could also go back to the Menders to turn in their request about trying to find these people.
What about the Rockburn camp? You know, that's it.
The Rockburns
It's-
have many camps. Can you be more
Ah.
specific?
No. It's the one close to the tavern. That's all I know.
Where are you headed right now?
Around. To find adventurers. The best way to do that is to walk down roads.
How many have you found?
Quite a few.
How
Oh,
many
so
were
it's-
alive?
Less than
Ask
the
him
number
if
I
he-
found. They should
So,
have
ask
bought
Ask him
the
if he
insurance.
knows the way to Carla the Mender.
Is that a person?
Yes.
She's a part of the Menders faction, I believe.
Give me 1 moment. He closes his eyes. He opens it. They are not a policyholder with us. I do not know who that is.
I'm done with this damn goblin.
Let me offer you.
I am a golem, not a goblin.
Let me offer you
Goblin, golem,
some help,
same
though.
shit.
You're looking for people to write policies for, correct? Adventurers.
Yes.
We are looking to get back into town as adventurers to find a tavern that will also have more adventures. How about you follow us along?
Sorry, I am programmed for wander mode right now, not town mode.
We
You can wander.
actually...
You don't have to enter the town. You just wander with us to the town.
Well, actually, on our way to the town, we do have a bit of a wandering pit stop on our way to find some
You know what?
adventuring types.
Somebody give me a diplomacy.
I got that one.
Onas, how do you
Hey.
convince this golem to help you guys?
Goblin golem guy, listen. You come with us. I promise 100% we're wandering to a camp. And on the way to the camp, you never know. There might be some adventurers. There might be plenty of them.
Was there other adventurers at this camp?
Yeah.
We've
Quite a
ran
few,
into plenty of
actually.
people. Like I was telling you about those people with contracts.
And people that are
around.
specifically in constant danger.
Yeah, they need a lot of help, and I think you're the guy. Gollum.
Sounds like a perfect thing. I will follow you.
Thanks, Goblin Gollum.
All right.
Okay, he's following you now.
All right.
I'm gonna try to sleep with them in camp.
What?
Why are you trying to fuck the robot?
Like Baldur's Gate.
You're gonna do what?
So Chirp.
Is it golem like metal or rock?
It's metal.
did you say-
Metal.
Metal. Okay.
Adamantine, specifically.
My titanium daddy.
Adamantium.
Chirp, as you continue to move down the road, you start to recognize some of the places that you moved through, and you're actually noticing some charred grasses from your display of elemental prowess. So you're able to follow them back to camp. Since you left fairly early, it is still around 2 to 3 p.m. as you stumble into the remnants of your previous camp. You noticed that the tents that were there are now gone because they are completely deteriorated. As you
The hover
like
discs
weathered
are
or
also-
aged.
aged. However, as you look through the remnants of the tents that were left, you do find the hover disc, the hover boards, as their magic protected them.
Sweet.
As you search the nearby area as well for signs of the people you came with, you do find a couple of piles of white dust.
I love white dust.
That's not good. Can I assume that's like a medicine
taste it.
check to know if that's
Yeah.
bone dust?
Yep.
Can I? Well, I'm not very good at medicine, but I'm gonna check for sure.
What about nature? Can I do a nature check?
Ooh. 20.
For this case, it would be medicine.
That's a 20.
Suppose you
looking
could
at
do
this
nature to
medicine
determine
room.
if it's animal bones or something. Okay. You can tell this dust is not natural. It seems like the kind of dust that if something died in a cave and was weathered for a while, and just kind of deteriorated.
20 medicine.
Guys, I think this is
Yeah,
a
no,
rock.
it's human dust. This is bone dust.
What do
Damn.
you think, Jake?
Well, Onas thinks it's a rock because he's not very good with medicine.
Well,
Yeah, oh no,
I
it just looks like a
think-
pile of dirt.
I think they're out of blood, so I don't know if these are going to be much help to Jake. Sorry, bud.
It's okay. There will be more.
Or any of these policyholders?
If so, they were paid out.
Fair enough.
Well, let's continue moving.
All right.
Yeah. city time.
So you guys are gonna get on your hoverboards?
Absolutely, I love the
Yes.
hoverboard.
All right. As you all get on your hoverboard, Jake looks at you. I'm sorry, but you will move at a speed that is too fast for me to follow.
I
were
hate this
gonna-
goblin. All right, let's
What?
walk.
Well, okay. Well, sorry we couldn't help
What
you find
if-
adventure? Oh, go ahead.
What if we maintain an air cushion and drag him with us?
No! I have somewhere to be!
Hey,
He's
he
also a
is-
golem. He is a 9-foot tall golem made out of adamantine.
Jake, is there a way that I could, since we're parting paths, and I'm very sorry, and it's nice to meet a new friend. Is there a way that I could contact you in the future? Do you have somewhere where I could send a raven to say hi? How are you?
No.
Does your master have an address that I could send a raven?
Yes, it is at the bottom with the signature.
Okay.
There's like an actual location or something name there.
Yes. So it has galactic coordinates.
Ooh, oh right, we're in space.
Okay, well, we're kind of done with our wandering phase, so,
Franklin, tell the goblin
See ya.
bye-bye.
I will
Goodbye.
make sure I read this tonight, and hopefully I will meet you again.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye,
I
Goblin
goblin.
wonder
walks
if-
away.
Oh, and I hand him some of my trail mix. I don't even know if he eats food, but just hand it to him.
He opens the compartment in his chest and pours it in.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Bye, goblin.
He walks away.
back to
Well,
town.
Jake seemed like a nice.
Now I'm
fellow.
getting on my hoverboard. I don't like the goblin golem.
Okay. Everybody.
Also, how dare you make it Jake from State Farm? It's like my actual rival.
Well,
You were so nice to your rival.
Was that the
NPC someone made last time.
the points? Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that. Chat.
Yep. Everybody, give me acrobatics.
Do-do-do.
Acrobatics, he said.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any argument for piloting, then that's a 15.
Boom.
Not a.
You can make an argument for piloting.
All right, it's a 15.
All right. You all have already ridden on these before. You're fairly comfortable with them, so you hop on and make way towards town. Since you're on the hoverboard, you're able to travel, and right as night's beginning to fall, you make it to the town of whose name I have right here in front of me. Star Bay. That's right.
I gotta write that down this time.
You make it to the town of Star Bay. As you get closer to the town, you notice the massive walls that jut off against the bay side that at one point would have been incredibly intimidating before the invention of air travel. You also notice many airships hovering above the town, including one that looks like a giant purple sphere.
It doesn't look like the inn.
Oh my goodness.
The what?
There are no ships that look like the inn.
No. No.
Okay. But I want to go to the inn. I'm jonesing for the inn.
Okay. As you reach the limit of the city, as you're flying over, you notice that a couple of guards point to the ground, indicating that you should land.
I will obey that.
Okay. Does
I will
everybody
also
obey?
I will also obey, yes.
I will attempt to do a cool dismount.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Be crit fail.
Oh, it'll be so funny if it's bad with an audience.
Crit fail.
It was all right. I mean, you just kind of landed and kind of kicked it up and caught up with your hand. Pretty normal. Nothing
Better
fancy.
than what we did.
Everybody else kind of just stops and then side saddles offwards and grabs their board before it starts to float away.
Yeah.
It's Franklin.
I
you got
don't
pretty
know
good
what
at
I
that.
look like, but I in Franklin's head, he thinks he looked like Echo from Arcane on the hoverboard, just like total badass.
Well, he didn't, but he looked normal. He looked
it was all right.
like he's been riding on one of these for at least a little bit.
He did.
You guys are now back in town. You notice that trade seems to have kicked up again, even though it's a little bit later at night and a little bit cold. You notice that people are moving in and out of town with quite a lot of frequency. People are moving towards the center where the actual starport is. You notice ships taking on and off. You feel it with the thrum in your chest every time a ship takes off. And another counter, almost lurching feeling in your stomach as one goes to hover above the city. You begin to make your way through town towards, I'm assuming, the Menders to let them know you guys finished
Time to
there.
get some money.
Yep.
We can go there first. Fine.
What
You
are you
guys-
trying to get to?
I want to go back to the inn and figure out the mystery.
The mystery that we have no leads on?
There's a door.
Okay, fair.
The secrets are behind the door.
As you walk towards the Menders, which is in the center starport itself, you notice that the Menders facility itself is closed for the evening.
Well, in that case, I need a beer.
Darn. Well, I guess we have to go back.
What time is it? Weatherwax, what time is it?
What time is it?
It is
Captain-
9:21.
9:21.
At night. Oh, okay, so the sun's starting to set.
Perfect time
Shops
for
are
a
starting to
beer.
close.
Yes.
Yep. I'll head to the inn.
To the
Okay.
inn. I'm booking
And
it.
I mentioned to my friends, and I don't know if y'all will see me in the morning. I'm gonna try to get up real early and hit up the local vendors and get some supplies.
When we get back, you guys should play some blackjack with me.
Sure.
No. You were
Actually, no.
far
What's
too
your
good at it last time.
what's your sleight of hand?
You guys don't
Fair
know
rules,
that.
fair rules. Just some fun, just some fun. Nothing else to do. It's 9 o'clock. It's not like I'm going to bed quite yet. I'm gonna have a beer. You guys want to join me?
At the inn? Sure. I'm down for
Yes, I'm
anything
going to
at
the inn. Weatherwax.
inn. Cool, then we can game plan after we get there.
Okay. You guys begin to move through the town towards the inn. At least where you think the inn is. Weatherwax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you're right out in front, stomping your way towards where you remember the inn to be.
Definitely yes.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just ever so
Just
excitedly.
flat int?
Yeah, flat in.
Okay.
Give your guidance.
Thank you.
Take your whatever it is.
And I will add
Plus
int
one.
plus the guidance. Yeah.
You're dumb.
Can I? Can I?
Get wrecked.
You're
I'm
dumb as hell.
Oh my
Hobo, which I can't
me
remember.
last
Did
one.
I text you the meme
I hope I
last
don't
time?
need it. I
Where
hope
did
I
I
don't need
send
it
you
for
the
something
meme?
more
Because I need to
important.
use the meme.
Okay, I finally used one and I think it was worth it.
Weatherwax. You almost forgot the way to the inn. As you've been out of town for quite some time, and at least you think you may have forgot the way. I don't know, everything's getting a little hazy, but you start to
It's
move.
across from the shop.
You start to move towards the inn. After about 30 minutes, you locate the correct road that it's on, and you find the shop across from the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And you look across towards the inn, or at
Not a-
least where the inn would be.
And
Helmet,
there's
thanks
just
for
a
the.
giant.
There's a giant goat that jumps out. No, thanks for the sub, buddy.
Oh, I didn't realize it did all that. Sorry.
No, it's no problem.
There's a big empty lot like the shopkeep mentioned. That one
There
time.
is an inn.
You're done fucking with me. This is the final statement. Is the inn is there?
Well, there is an inn.
What's the sign say?
It says the Landlocked Dreamer. Sorry, no.
Okay.
It says the Skyward Dreamer.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
I'll follow right behind her. I just want a beer.
Okay. You guys walk inside, and the innkeeper. There's actually quite a few people inside the inn, and they're all laughing. And there's actually a kobold bard playing a mandolin.
Does it feel detect magic? Does it feel hazy magic-y like last time?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna first thing go to the keeper and ask for a beer.
All right. He looks. Hey, you guys made it back. How's it going? Yeah,
Going good.
He gives you a beer. You know, first one's on the house, and he claps you on the shoulder.
Hey, appreciate
That's
that.
the Dragonborn guy or the Kobold guy, right?
Yes.
I also go up and get a drink, and does he greet me as warmly?
He looks at you. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Hi.
Weird one.
Thanks.
You want a drink?
Yes.
What do you want?
Whatever he's having is fine.
All right. And he puts down a flag in the mail. That's 1 silver.
I would like to walk up and greet. I
Put it
know
on
I
his
asked for his
tab.
name. I just don't.
He remembered my
order.
order.
His name?
I know I asked for it, but I'm trying to find it in my notes here.
While he's looking, is there a table full of people anywhere?
Is it Jamie? That's not Jamie.
Oh, I think it is Jamie. It is Jamie.
Is it Jamie?
It is
Yeah.
Jamie. I have it written down here.
His left eye, his left eye has a scar.
Yes.
Yeah, Jamie. Can I get Jamie? Can I get a pint as well?
Oh, Master Franklin. Yeah, no, here you go. And he puts it down, slaps you on the shoulder. That was good food last time.
Mm-hmm. And I toss him a few silver, a silver more than whatever it cost.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I
2 silver.
figured he was only going to charge me.
Did you hear me go?
No. What's up?
Is there a table with a couple people at it anywhere?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I want to go sit down at it and offer some blackjack. I was serious. I want to play.
Okay. You sit down at a table. There's a human and a goblin sitting there. And they're both kind of just...
As he's walking away to that table, I know what he's doing. I'm going to cast guidance on him as he's walking away.
I'm about to make some money is what I'm doing.
So you get 1 chance for an extra +1.
Okay. So as he walks by, you kind of lock eyes and you kind of like hold your hand up and high five.
And that's when you realize that your hands are like 3 times the size of mine.
I'm gonna Chirp's pretty good at Dex too, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite Chirp over. I'm gonna wave him over, tell him to come play.
All right. So you sit down with a goblin and a human. They kind of look at you. They were just having a conversation. Yeah. What can I do for you, buddy?
I'm looking to play some cards. Y'all want to play?
Give me diplomacy. He looks at his buddy. Yeah, we can play.
All right.
I asked Jamie and Draconic if the package I had mentioned before has showed up.
1 second. I've got notes. This is the... Okay. Oh, yeah. No, here you go. And he hands it to you. Oh, I did have to sign for that, and the guy wasn't... He wouldn't say... He said you didn't already pay. So you owe me, like, 2 gold for the delivery.
Okay. Yeah, I just passed him the call.
All right. All right, thanks.
Hey, Chirp, buddy, grab a beer and come play.
Yeah, so I asked him for a beer, and then I walk over to Weather Wax and I slide her the package. And it is...
Are you going to finish that statement?
Drum roll, please.
I'm going to drop the link for it.
Okay. I believe it's an armored cloak, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just ran over my toe with my chair.
Ow.
I've done
I
that
don't wanna
before.
Look at it. I don't want to look at it. I don't
You
want to look at it.
How did you? But like, you couldn't have run over it that
Franklin.
bad.
It's got Franklin
Well,
energy.
It does
I
have
was-
Franklin
I was-
energy.
I was sitting in my
Yeah, it's
chair
definitely
and
got
then like
Franklin
grabbed it to
energy.
scoot forward and went right over my like pinky toe and ring finger toe. And it hurt so bad.
Ooh.
I feel like it chopped off.
Yeah.
Oops, that did the whole conversation. But I'll do the link this way.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, Chirp, Onas, you sit down on a table with these other two individuals. They look you up and down and say, well, the one guy says, buddy, I don't know if you know how to play blackjack, but that doesn't work with 4 people. Unless you're the dealer and you're going to lose the money. You can play poker, though.
All right, let's play some poker.
All right.
So Weatherwax, you can open the package for the thing they gave us, and it pretty much gives you like a little cloak that's fit to you, but it increases your AC by 1 without interrupting or affecting your movement.
It gets an extra one because it was Dwarven made by that guy.
So it's not a
So you
cloak,
get
it's a dishcloth
This
for
is-
her size.
Real nice of you, but I don't think I'm strong enough to wear it. Chirp.
So, because Chirp gave up essentially all of his gold to this guy, it's considered a bulk 0 as the material that it's made out of. It's incredible. It's made out of mithril, essentially.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He made you a
Thanks,
very.
Chirp.
He got you a very, very nice cloak.
Thanks.
Onas, Chirp, you're playing poker with a goblin and a human. The first round is dealt out. Everybody go ahead and give me a flat d20 roll, unless you're going to attempt any shenanigans.
First hand is gonna be regular old poker.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
and
just
unless
do
something
roll D20?
happens, unless something
Slash
happens
roll
to
D20,
me,
yep.
you will have that guidance +1 for up to 6 hours until you actually use it.
That high five lingers.
Oh yeah, I have an
It
11.
stung.
All right. So, Onas and Chirp, you both get middling hands. The goblin gets like a pair of 2s. However, the human gets a full house and takes it. So, we're saying the stake is probably what was the stake? A gold a hand?
Yeah, gold hand.
Okay. So he now has 4 gold.
All right, let's
Okay.
play again.
All right. Any shenanigans?
Yes, I want to see what the hand is, or not see what the hand is, but I'm gonna do some shenanigans. Yeah.
Okay. So roll 2 d20s
I like how I
and
can
take the
hear
higher.
you rubbing your hands like you're actually at a poker table.
I am
Son of a
rubbing my
bitch.
hands.
I can hear
Yeah,
it.
like an insight to see if anybody's doing.
So give me a
Oh, I'm using a hero point.
Well, I was gonna say first give me your
Oh, I
sleight
have
of
two.
hand
I have
check,
two. Oh wait.
but you still have to use that hero point.
Yeah, that's fine. Sleight of hand, dex, or
Uh,
deception.
thievery.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
So they're both gonna roll inside against you.
Yeah, 17.
We get kicked out of here, and I still don't know what the fuckery is.
Well, you might get kicked out of here. We won't.
Ooh.
At 2d20.
Well, they both rolled.
Oh.
Yo, you know how nice it is? I thought I only had 3 beers left, but I had 6.
Nice.
You know how nice that is?
Onas. Literally everybody sees you at the table when
Well, I
you
said I was gonna use a hero point.
you did.
No, I didn't. That was
The-
my
the
thievery, I thought,
16. Right.
and then you told me to roll 2 d20s, take the higher.
Oh. Yes. So go ahead and roll another thievery. So you have advantage on your thievery because of the thing. Okay. So
21.
Chirp notices. 21. Good save. Okay. But the other two do not notice. As you are dealing cards, Chirp, you notice that you've seen him cheat before when playing with the dwarves. But rather than the normal cheating, you notice that as he throws one of the cards out, you kind of get a peek at what the bottom of it is. And it was an ace of spades. And then as it's flying through the air, you see it magically turn into a two of spades as it hits the ground. Or, well, the table. And then Onas, as you play through the round, you notice that Onas comes out with a straight that beats everybody else. So Onas, you are up 4 gold. Well, you're up 3 gold, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a little too rich for me if we're still doing gold pieces. Because my thing says 15 total wealth, and my total coinage is only 1 gold, 8 silver right now.
Can I throw him a gold and cheat for him to win this time?
Okay. We're gonna this is what happens. So, Chirp, Onas kind of gives you a look of like, don't worry, I got this. Onas, you begin to watch Onas as he wheels and deals here. He's kind of joking with these guys, a little bit relaxed. He's getting drinks, and he's getting these guys drinks, getting you drinks. He's winning every now and again, but you're winning quite frequently. Every now and again, the human will win or the goblin will win. And the night starts to go on, and you notice that the human and the goblins are getting progressively drunker, but also not noticing that they're losing more frequently. By the end, you have broken even. Onas is up 12 gold. And both the human and the goblin are a little bit drunk. Final hand. Everybody go ahead and just give me everybody give me a flat 20, except Onas, go ahead and roll your thievery. But this one is just a thievery.
So do we get any plus for them being drunk?
Yes. Go ahead. I'm doing a penalty.
Well,
on
are you drunk as well?
I feel like
Ooh.
18.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling I mean, actually, I probably should be rolling thievery to help with his con at this point if we're this far into the night.
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
And Chirp saved the day.
He did, because as Onas is doing his thing,
So obviously I'm drunk.
Chirp, you've kind of noticed that you think the goblin has caught on to what's going on. You can notice the goblin's getting a little bit upset at this hand. So, as Onas is dealing out cards, you go, and you make a very loud noise, and both of them look at you, and you go, oh, wait a second, and you point over there, and they both take a quick look, and you switch your hand with the goblin's hand. And
yeah, I could use some air currents or some shit.
Exactly. You use the air currents to blow their cards over to you and push yours across the table. And everybody looks back, and Onas is a little confused why you did that. He had given you the final winning hand. But sure enough, Goblin, well, at least that's what you thought. As you look at the cards that you have, and Onas looks at you, and he kind of winks, and your cards change to the winning hand. But you give him like a slight nod, and he's confused. but he kind of nods his head back at you and your hand reverts. The round is played out and the goblin wins. Onas, you take at the end of the night 11 gold.
Okay.
Hey,
we're up.
Chirp, you are down 1 gold.
Okay.
And the other 2 leave, not happy about their losses, but they had an okay time for the night, and the goblin went away winning.
When they walk away, I'm gonna give Chirp 5 gold.
There you go.
I'm gonna be a nerd and work on me scrolls while I sip on my ale while this is
Work on
happening.
me scrolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while that's happening, I'm gonna sitting with Weatherwax and looking. I'm like, well, that's a nice little cloak you got there from Chirp.
Yeah, I hopefully helps with any future tentacles or snakes or
Everything.
weirdly, yeah,
or goblins or tripping. I do that a lot too.
But hey,
Franklin has had several pints at this point, and they serve pints, right? I'm pretty hammered. I think he likes you. You should probably ask him on a date.
I don't think you're really drunk, Franklin, and that's not reality.
I heard Chirp gives tattoos.
I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper and ask him if he's got a pen.
He looks at you. A pen?
Yeah, you got a pen?
What's a pen?
Never mind. You got something to write with?
Yeah. He hands you a pencil.
And there's no pins.
He hands me a pencil? Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs to the beds.
Yeah. And for Chirp's part, it's really more along the lines of he sees she runs around unarmored, and I got scales, and I still use light armor, and he's just like, she needs something, because they keep poking holes in her, and she's not poke-proof.
I'm sorry,
No.
Chirp, you were not part of this conversation. This was a Franklin and Weatherwax conversation.
So if you didn't hear me, I went upstairs after I got the pencil.
All right. So, the tavern begins to die down for the evening. Chirp, if you would... Not Chirp. Weatherwax, if you'd like to do your roll, you can.
Where the fuck is
And my guidance is over, so yeah, you get your guidance. And as he's running upstairs, as she's doing her thing, I'm gonna go ahead and look at Jamie here. Jamie,
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think my friends are a little overzealous and they're all over the place. Can we get? Do you have 4 rooms to spare for the night?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll go ahead and get that if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I went
here you go.
upstairs assuming that's where the beds were. If I'm wrong, just
No, that's
I
where
meant
they
to go to the beds.
Yeah.
So would Chirp have seen Weatherwax doing some of her crafting? Would I be able to assist? Because his thing is the basic stuff, but I think she's doing enchanted things, right?
Yeah, it's magical.
Because I do have the arcana and the crafting due to the being able to do the basic stuff, but if it's the magical, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different kind of crafting.
Yeah, because I have the basic crafter's book on like, hey, here's diagrams and all these different things you can make, but if it's not something that's in there, like tools and different shit you'd need. So like, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I already got
different.
the guidance, and it's
Weatherwax.
it is what it is, and it is a failure.
You've completely destroyed your scroll for the evening. So you hadn't made any progress on this before, have you? This was a new scroll?
No, I just finished.
Okay,
yeah,
you're
so
lucky.
this is the worst place, the best place to fail, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, I'm talking to Jamie and ask him at the rooms. What are those gonna run me?
Oh, for you guys, I like you guys. We'll say a gold for both rooms for the night.
Both room. 4 rooms.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 4 rooms.
Okay. Said 2 gold. Sorry.
No, one gold for all 4.
1 gold. And then I know there was some issues with the little one over there as she's like cursing and yelling at her scrolls.
Tiny explosion.
And then you hear so
Purple dust just goes into the air.
look, I promise she will keep out of your room tonight. Like I won't. You can have a full sleep.
She better. Or next time we're not going to be so nice.
Fair.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
What's up, Weatherwax?
For this conversation, I don't know what promises are made. Onas is my partner in crime.
True. That's true.
I only heard that he was complaining about you waking him up. I don't know what you were doing. Maybe you thought he was cute. You know, that's your own prerogative.
Man, he's
Actually,
really up about this dating
Franklin-
situation today.
Franklin-
He's really
is
trying to
my
help
gossip
Weatherwax
buddy.
out. So he knows that the knees are a big ick for most people. Specifically kobolds he's tending to lean towards for Weatherwax, which not unfair.
Franklin's like, they're short and weird, and they're short and weird. It's perfect.
Hey, I'm
Really
not
trying
a
to set
scaly,
you up.
but some people are scalies. It's totally fine.
Some people are scalies.
Well, on that note, the inn has pretty much cleared out as most people have gone to bed. It's later in the evening. Onas has already gone upstairs. What are the rest of the three of you doing?
Oh,
Well-
I passed out at the bar.
Okay.
Like I'm straight sleeping right now at the bar.
My scroll exploded.
Yep.
That's sad.
Covered that.
I don't know if I think I would go up to the bar and kind of give Franklin a little nudge.
He's
If
passed
he
out.
wakes up. All right. Well, I tried. He'll make it through the back problems, I'm sure. And I'm gonna head upstairs.
All right.
And hang out in a place where one would sleep for a time that is unsuspicious and very chill and not paranoid.
Unsuspicious, very chill.
Yeah, really chill. These knees are so chill.
All right. Well, I will tell you. You get your key from the bartender, and you try what you thought was your door. The door was unlocked, so you push it open, and Onas is asleep in there. As you're closing the door, you notice something out of the corner of your eye. However,
That's not scaly.
no, he definitely is. He directly is.
I am scaly,
He
thank
is
you.
a lizard person.
Oh, you are. Oh, right.
On his bedside table, you notice two things. Well, three things. A book, a coin glinting in the moonlight, and a deck of cards sitting next to the coin that you didn't notice before, but kind of has your magic senses tingling.
I think, the most interested in the coin in the book.
Do you enter Onas's room?
Oh yeah, I do. I smell magic. I want to know.
All right. Do you
And-
attempt to walk quietly?
Yes,
Actually-
I am.
It's not necessary, as Onas had quite a lot to drink while doing his escapades.
Oh, cool. If I don't have to roll a stealth, then that's cool. I like that. But yeah, I am gonna
All right.
be.
As you get close to the book, the moonlight falls on it and the coin. The coin seems to have a giant eye emblazoned on it that is very reminiscent of the creature you just fought. The book is old and ragged. It seems as though it's been repaired a few times. The cover seems to be made of a couple different materials. However, as much as it looks haggard and worn, it looks well taken care of.
I think my immediate thought would be if I have any concern that this coin that he has is tied to him and he has some kind of tie to the scary monster thing.
Okay. Do you touch the coin?
Yeah, I would like to investigate the coin first.
Okay. As you pick it up, first off, you get a sense of overwhelming power, as though there's energy coursing through your veins like you just drank coffee. However, this power immediately starts to twist inside your stomach and knot up. And it feels like it's immediately trying to overwhelm your sense of self. So you drop the coin. But as soon as you drop the coin, you look over and you see that Onas is looking at you.
Hi.
What are you doing in my room?
I thought maybe you'd want to go on a little adventure with me, and I saw this coin, and it looked a lot like that monster in the pit, and it feels bad. What the hell is that?
It's something from my past that I learned to do from my dad. It's magic. It's I take the magic from the monsters and I can use it, and it takes form of a coin.
That is far too simple of an explanation for something that sounds so insane.
I mean, you asked. I'll tell you.
How do you use them without it being completely and utterly overwhelming? I held it for a second and it was like it was trying to...
I don't really know why it doesn't do anything to me. I just, my dad used to do it, not in the best way, but he used to do it and he taught me, and it just doesn't affect me when I pick these up.
At all?
No. I start flipping the coin in front of her.
I think I look at you far more warily than I have ever before. What about the book?
That is, it's personal. I write in it. It's about how and when and how everything I can do came to be.
Family friends. I got it.
Yeah. No, not really, but sure.
And the cards are just gambling tricks?
No.
Onas picks one up and casually flicks it like you would a playing card, and it embeds itself about an inch into the wall.
Not gambling, except with lives. Okay. Sure.
And then he snaps, and it disappears from the wall and is back at the top of the deck.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Are those also from your dad? Or is that just a fun...
Everything that you came into my room and found is from my dad.
Sorry. No, that's very fair.
It's all from my dad. He's not a very good man. See, I take these coins from monsters. My dad took these coins from humans. He would extract their souls and put them into coins, and he would take their very essence away and use them for power. I learned how to do the same thing, but I only use it on monsters.
I will count myself lucky I know you and not him.
Now, what's the scroll about? You know me. I want to know you.
It's a reminder from my patron. And the only reason that I'm alive.
Interesting. Well,
It wasn't vague.
You speak in very vague terms compared to what you asked me.
No, that's fair. I can be a bit more honest than that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am from the Feywilds. And
Onas, give me a history check. If you don't have history, give me an intelligence check.
You said history? I don't
Yeah.
think there's
If you have knowledge history.
No.
Or planes, or I'd be okay with arcane as well.
Arcane it is.
The Feywilds are where fey creatures come from, such as satyrs. Technically, the gnomes and dwarves, not dwarves, sorry, gnomes are from there. Things like that, fey creatures. So you are familiar with the Feywilds.
Yeah, Weatherwax. I had no idea you were from that. No.
I know I
No.
hide it so well,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
yeah, we don't have the same gods there. We have the eldest. And
I'm assuming, do I know anything about them?
You have knowledge religion?
I can roll it. Or do you
Sure.
ask if I have proficiency in it?
No, go ahead and roll it.
Proficiency in it? No.
You're not familiar with them.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
well,
Continue.
most people don't. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I left a long time ago.
Okay.
And I didn't have the best go of the outside world. And I died. And one of the eldest brought me back.
And I assume you owe that person, God.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, I do. So they sent me here to do only they know what. I don't know. Just kind of trying to figure it out as I go along.
Alright.
And
well,
everything's
I can-
weird and timey-wimey. And none of it
Is-
makes any sense.
The end still timey-wimey?
The inn is still timey-wimey, yeah, which is why I opened your door in the first place, because I would like to go and open the
Ugh.
barkeep's door.
Let's go solve a mystery then.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
She just woke everyone in the inn up.
Thinking from the outside door in rather than the inside door, just in case anyone. Also, Franklin's asleep on the bar. And I
He
think he
didn't-
snores. Actually,
Did
I
you-
know he snores.
Why didn't you wake him up?
I gave him a nudge. He didn't move.
Oh. Yeah, he's a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to go to the front door, you're saying?
The outside one.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go do it.
Sweet.
You know, it feels real bad when you say Franklin's a heavy drinker and I just opened up a beer.
Just cracked a cold one.
Like, it feels bad, I'm not gonna lie.
It's alright. I got one too, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Very well. You both creep downstairs and out the front door, right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, not the front door. The outside door that like led right next to his room.
Right.
You have
You have to go out the front door.
to get around to the back.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, then yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You both step out the front door. You're assailed with cold air as the crisp night air surrounds you. You both creep slowly closer to the back door. You've reached the back door. Please give me a thievery. Onas.
No, it's my turn to shine.
Go for it.
No.
Can I like put my ear to the door to make sure he's not awake?
Give me
See
a
if I can hear
perception.
anything?
That's a good thing to do first, usually, yes. Good, I wasn't at all trying to make you guys not remember that. Oh, no.
Am I also allowed to proceed?
Sure, go for it.
Well, I think he's dead.
Well, we don't know. Well, I don't know. What is a 14? Does it hit?
Onas, you press your ear against the door. You hear a soft thud. As Weatherwax does the same. You don't hear any movement inside. Weatherwax, you think you hear termites.
I think if you just wait, the termites are almost through, so we could probably just wait till they weaken the door and we could probably just break it in.
Why the
Really
fuck are you
quietly.
talking about termites, Weatherwax?
Can't hear them. They're going wild in there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
You don't know how old they are. I think I could maybe guess.
By the rings. Glad y'all can hear termites. Nice.
Okay.
Give me a
Oh.
thievery.
Let's go.
Or you inevitably blunder.
I'm gonna re-roll my
Oh.
another hero point.
Okay.
Use it for Weatherwax.
Yeah. Ooh.
Onas. You already popped this lock before. It seems very familiar, so you easily pop it open. All right. Are you gonna look inside? If so,
Can I like?
stealth check.
Wait. Yeah.
All right. Let me roll.
Mm.
Can I use my last hero point?
You can indeed if you would like.
That's worse.
Is there any world in which me rolling a stealth would bump us up?
No, if you got a hero point, you could trade it to your friend.
I'd use them all to find the end.
I was gonna say I thought the assists were only like +2s. Anyway.
It is a +2.
Wait, I still
Oh.
have guidance, so I only have a 21. Damn it.
Well, no, you've got a 9. You have to take the second roll.
Oh yeah. I forgot I rolled again.
Does anybody have a hero point they would like to give, or I don't
Well,
even know
we
if
created
anyone has them
I
left.
used my last one getting us through the survival
I was
check.
gonna say, yeah. I don't know if anybody has any left.
Franklin, you got one?
I got a sleep spell ready to go if that man comes towards the door.
Wait.
Go. The drunkard at the bar.
Franklin, did you have one?
Did Franklin pass out in his actual chair?
Yeah, Franklin's passed out at the bar.
No. Real Franklin, do you have a hero point?
Yes.
Can I borrow that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I love it. All right. Very well. Onas, as you go to open the door slides open far faster on its hinge than you would expect, and boom, slams into the wall on the opposite side.
I can't sleep.
Can I talk my way out of it?
Does it wake me up?
I immediately can't. Like, the door opens. I assume he's standing there, and, like, my hand goes up. I blow, and, like, gold dust kind of comes up in a huge puff in his face.
I'm ready to talk my way out of this. Is he there?
I'm casting a spell. It's a DC 17 will save.
Okay. If y'all let me describe something here.
If there's a person, honestly, even if there's not a person, I think I'd be so panicked I would do it.
I love how our sneaky people just aren't sneaky at all.
Oh, I
We're
love
doing
it.
great until
I have a +8, man. Apparently, I'm good at
rolled a
making
19
money.
on his d20. I would note that.
So,
Wait,
the door
wait,
slams
wait,
okay.
wait. Is this? Oh, it's a crit fail no matter what. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it is a
Yeah.
critical failure.
It's bad.
As
All
the
right,
door
let's
swings
hear it.
open, you catch a glimpse of the kobold asleep in his bed before it slam into the wall. He bolts upright. What's going on?
Wait,
What's the range on your spell?
it is a 30-foot cone.
Okay, Onos does not have time to move out of the way.
I have acrobatics +10. Can I try
Give
to
me a
move?
reflex save, Onos.
Reflex?
Would you say your
if fall
DC?
asleep- DC 17 will save.
Okay, Onos, you hear Pan, or sorry, Weatherwax pull something out of her pouch. You're like, I don't know what's going on, but this is not going to be good. And you jump backwards. She goes, and just yellow dust fills the room. Roll
Very Sandman.
d20 plus 3.
Yeah!
Did you fall asleep?
Cool.
The kobold goes, huh? Breathes in the dust. Huh, thunk. Right back out.
All right, we've got an hour.
The room is now
Weatherwax.
covered in yellow dust.
Good shit, Weatherwax. I'm
Um,
sorry.
Does any of that shenanigans wake me up?
No, God. What? You know what? Give me perception.
If he wakes up, he's gonna have a hell of a hangover. That man is drunk.
There's no perception.
It's over
there should be.
on
There
the
That's
is.
fine.
It's on the left, under
side.
AC.
It's in the bar. It's not
Yes.
like in the
Under
skills.
AC. Yeah, under AC. He's awake.
Oh, yeah.
He's wide
You
up.
bolt up. Wait, you are awake. You heard a door slam, and you heard Weatherwax casting a spell. That's what
And-
you have
and-
heard.
And the door behind the bar is the one that goes into his room. right?
Yes. Yep.
He knows. Franklin knows.
I wonder
He's
if
got
he
a
locked his bedroom door.
he's got a hangover and a hell of an idea.
Franklin.
You know what? It wakes me up. I wipe my hands and said, "Nope, go in my room."
No, Franklin's been mean to us today.
No, that's Franklin immediately realizes what happens, says, "I'm not getting into this shit," and
Really,
walks away.
really good.
I go up to my room. I got an early morning to go shopping.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the hay.
That's what we like to call in the military plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Yep. Just,
Weatherwax, we have an hour. We gotta look. What are you looking
Yeah.
for?
We're going in there. And I point to the door that's in here, right? There's another door. That was
Okay.
the little bit we saw.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
go.
remember describing a second door, did I?
I don't in
Yeah,
my
the
head there
door
was
that
you
went
said there
to
was
the bar.
no, you said there was like something else in here. There
No,
was like
it-
another route.
There
path?
was something in here. It wasn't
So
the door went to the other side of the
the
bar.
two doors I'm familiar with is the outside door to his room and the door from the bar to his room.
Maybe
Yeah,
it wasn't a door. I don't have my notes, but there was a thing that was more juicy than elsewhere, and it was up in his zone. So I'm gonna detect some magic and go
well,
to
you're
wherever
gonna
that
detect
was.
a lot of magic, yellow magic.
It's my magic. I know what that smells like. I hope.
The room around you does smell faintly of lavender and pennies.
All right, vanilla pennies. What are we doing?
My
Sorry, vanilla
vanilla
and
and pennies. Yeah. Who knows? This time magic, maybe it shifts a little bit. The pennies are consistent. I stand by the pennies. There. Last time I went on this, there was somewhere in here that was more.
Oh, you mean the hatch?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, not a door. The hatch.
All right, we only got an hour. I know, but real
The
quick.
floor door.
Real quick, can I open the dressers or whatever that's in there? See if there's anything interesting in there.
Sure, give me
On
perception.
the way out.
You can go ahead and go in the hatch. I got
Okay.
you in the door.
That's fair. He is magically
of.
asleep now. I don't think he can be.
Hey!
Ooh.
Is there anything in the dresser?
You do find where he keeps his money. You find a chest, a locked box. However, he has not locked it.
Oh, well, then I'm taking that shit. Wait. How much money's in there?
500 gold.
Okay, just so we don't get caught taking all of it, can I take as much as I want?
Sure.
I feel a little bad taking his entire life savings,
I'm not gonna take all
but
of it.
also he's
I'm
very
gonna-
mean to me. Well, he's a little mean to me, so it'd be okay with an amount.
I'm taking 350 gold.
Okay.
That I am going to the hatch.
Okay. You
How
go over
heavy
to
is
the
that?
hatch.
Are we gonna be jingly?
It is a metal hatch. It is. You do not see a way to open it.
Yo, we can't come back here ever again.
No, we can't.
No,
It's
it
a
wasn't
metal
me. He has no way to know it was me.
I see no way. Can I perceive it more?
You do what you normally do and do detect magic. It is a magical hatch. Onos, with your wonderful perception check, you do rummage through a few other things and find a diary that the innkeeper has kept. And it says lots of different things, usually delivery on this day. Oh, I had a nice day today. We really should be moving on soon. We really don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know why this keeps happening. We had the new hatch installed. I'm glad that I sprung for the extra protection of the keyword.
Okay.
It doesn't say what the things are, or
Oh no, you don't write your passwords down.
I think a lot of people directly do write their passwords down.
That is true. That is true.
But I got a crit perception, and I better have found those fucking passwords.
You didn't write
I
it
don't
down.
know if this counts as a thievery roll or if I can just do this, but I think I'm gonna sit down at the hatch and just start listing off like everything in my little notebook of notes of things about this mystery I've written down, like all the different names of the inn, the guy's name, shit about space, things about time. I'm gonna say all sorts of different time names.
Okay.
Sheikah,
Do we
word
have
in
enough
the-
time for
I'm
that?
gonna say the word in the note that I got from my patron, because I don't know what it means, so maybe that.
Oh my goodness. Do we have enough time for that?
I say Pandaradra.
I'm sorry, you say what?
Pandaradra? But more confidently. Does that do anything?
I say it, but not in a question.
As you say Pandarendra,
Yeah?
the hatch flies open.
Okay, I want to know how long has it been?
Didn't they know
It's been about 15 minutes of her just spouting drivel at this hatch.
So we're like 20 minutes in after me
Mm,
looking through
Well,
stuff.
you-
probably closer to about 25 minutes.
Alright.
Searching takes 10 minutes.
Okay. I go in the hatch. I
Okay.
assume it's yeah.
As you step in the hatch, you step out of the hatch. The kobold is awake and staring at you. How did you... What? Huh?
What time is it exactly? And what time exactly was it when I went in the hatch?
When you went in the hatch, it was, I don't know, we'll say 1:27. When you got out of the hatch, it is 1:26.
I do it again.
Oh, you step out of the hatch. You are
I do it
now
again.
in the room with Onos. And it's 127 again.
Why did I only get a minute?
What do you mean? You stepped in the hatch. It was 126. You stepped back through the hatch with Onos. It's 127. After a couple seconds. It's 128.
So okay. I thought you said it was 127, and then I stepped through and it was 126.
Yes.
Yeah.
You stepped through when you were with Onos. On the other side with the awake kobold, it was 126. When you jumped back through, it was still 127. It then rolled over to 128 with Onos.
And the 126 was like when he had kind of blearily awoken, and was the door open? Like, were other us's over there?
Nope. The kobold was not asleep. He was not in his bed. In fact, he was not even in the same clothes.
I step back through.
As you do, you are grabbed roughly by the kobold. What are you doing?
It's your deal. You tell me.
What are you're the one that broke into my house?
I my patron with a keyword and it opens your goddamn door. Why does all of this smell like time magic?
What?
Hey, relax. Can you put the
Onos,
thing down?
when she steps through, she disappears. You are not in the same
Oh,
place
I'm
as
not
her.
there?
Not unless you
Where
step
am
through
I?
with her. You
Where
go
am
on the
I?
other side of the hatch.
I never went in the hatch.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm with the asleep kobold?
Yes.
Well, naturally, yes, I would follow her in there.
Okay. Then you step through the hatch. Slayer, what's up?
Into a screaming match?
You see Weatherwax being held by a kobold saying, "Why did you break into my house?" And her talking at such a high language that no one can hear. Yeah, it is D&D. It's Pathfinder 2nd edition.
How are you? What the fuck?
Who are you? Oh, wait,
You
I
don't
know
know?
who you are. What are you doing in my room?
Let me explain. Can you put my friend down, please?
What?
For a moment.
Give me diplomacy.
Just a moment. I'm brain dead at the moment. There we go.
He sets you down, but not gently. Kind of just lets go and you drop like a foot to the ground.
All right. Listen. My friend's crazy, okay?
Yeah, no, I've gathered. She just continued to wake me up last time.
Yeah, she was convinced of something crazy going on where this tavern might have been in danger, possibly all of us.
It's
And
not
she
in
just wanted to
danger,
make sure-
you fucking
Well,
idiots.
exactly. Well, she thought it was, and we wanted to help make sure it was okay.
God.
That's all.
Unless you would like
Shut
me better
up.
if
Okay,
I thought
that is a damn lie, so I'm gonna need a deception.
Yes, I'm lying.
Oh, I don't know if 17 cuts it. Let's see.
I
Let's
wasn't
see.
helping
It's
at
an
all, was I?
18.
Oh, did you still have guidance from? No,
He
you
said
used
6
it.
hours. He said it's 6
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, but you
You only
only
have
have
to
to use
use
it
it
once.
It doesn't like.
Oh,
hang
yeah, I
around.
did use it.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking believe you.
Alright.
That's a damn lie, and you know it.
Alright, look, I'll tell you the truth. She smells magic. She thinks something crazy's going on here. And I'm here to help her. Because I just don't want her to go on alone.
He
That's
stops
all.
and look at you. How did you open the damn hatch?
I didn't do that. I don't know what she did. I wasn't looking.
I got the keyword from a friend.
Who gave you the keyword to my hatch?
God.
Are you familiar with the eldest?
I have a question.
He just groans. Really? Really? You work for them?
Yeah.
I should have known at this point. That makes sense why you were able to make your way back. He walks over and closes the hatch. Follow me. He walks and opens the door to the bar, and Franklin is not there.
I am feeling so fucking vindicated. I am so excited. I have the tiniest inkling of, oh, fuck, Onos, please put that money back, but also, that's not
I'm not putting that back.
I mean, like, he's gonna nose you. But anyway, I'm following this man.
All right. He walks over to it. He grabs a bottle randomly off of his bar and sits down at a table and just kind of gestures for you two to sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
I'm gonna sit down, I guess.
Are there two different versions of this bar on either side of the hatch? How does this work?
Yes.
Why were we able to access one of them when we shouldn't have been?
Exactly. Okay. Look. Hey. I owe the eldest a favor. She helped me out a long time ago. I helped her out. So, how do I say this? She kind of split my timeline. It's usually a big no-no. She owed me a favor. It ended up not washing out in the end, so I owe her a favor. Well, she split my timeline because I was dying, and so was my wife. I needed her to split my timeline so I could continue to be with my wife in a separate timeline. And in the other, like, I kind of switch back and forth which one gets to be with the wife and which one doesn't. Unfortunately, my wife ended up passing away anyway, and what the eldest didn't tell me is I can't reconnect with the actual timeline, and the longer I'm in this timeline, the more things kind of, I don't know, fall apart. Hence, and he kind of gestures around him to his completely empty bar.
One thing I learned, not to make deals with the gods.
You and me both, brother. All right, well, seeing as how you knew the secret to my hatch, I'm assuming your god called you to cash in the favor. Is that right?
I don't entirely know what.
Let me guess. They were like, oh, I'm going to be super vague and not tell you what I want, but you got to go do this thing. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Pretty much it.
Pops the cork off the
favor?
bottle and just takes a big swig out of it and hands it to you. You're going to need it.
Yeah, a swiggeroo.
You got any beers back here?
He's like, help yourself. Nobody buys it anyway.
I'm gonna go grab a beer then.
All right. Well, it's
I
going to go
how
like
he's
this.
No one buys it, but literally made Weatherwax buy it.
Other
This is a
him.
different timeline.
Other him.
Oh.
Okay, you went to bed. It's fine.
All right. Well, I know a couple different things. First off, if they sent you here to talk to me, that means time's fucked. Something's wrong with time. And if they sent you to talk to me, it's probably something really fucked, because there's only two people that know as much about time as the eldest, and that's me and oh fuck, what was his name? Oh god, it's been so long. It starts with a G. Fuck.
Big eyeball.
Sometimes. Do you know him?
Ganalac.
Yeah, that's the one. Ganalac. Yeah, he always liked to sound all cool, so he's like, I put the L in the middle of my name and they have to say it. Yeah, so he got banished to like the 5th dimension or something. I don't remember. It was a whole thing. We had to fight him, and like, I'm just so tired of this bullshit. And I thought that I would be able to combine my timelines back, because that's what they had told me. And he begins to kind of ramble a little bit and just continuing to take swigs from the bottle. He's kind of disregarding you guys.
I have that coin I've been messing with. Does he notice the eye on it?
He doesn't. He honestly doesn't seem to care.
About that banishment.
What? Oh yeah, we banished Ganalac to
Well, you know that town that disappeared? I don't know. Did the town disappear in this timeline? There's a town that disappeared that Mender sent us off to.
okay.
a follower of Genelak hijacked another ritual and
He kind of waves it. No, there's no such thing as a follower of Genelak. He's a fifth dimensional being that operates outside of time. Well, he is now, but nobody knows of him anymore. We erased him. He doesn't exist in any
we saw
timeline.
him. We saw him, and he was really very real.
He sits up. Wait.
To complete a summoning, and we did see a version of him. A lot of tentacles, real big eye, real big dick.
Huh?
He is a dick, not. Never mind.
Oh, I mean, he does do the eye thing sometimes. I thought maybe he changed it up some. Well, hell, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's fine. You just have to, you gotta fix the time seal then.
Also, do you know anything about mushrooms?
Mushrooms?
Yeah,
Like-
time mushrooms.
Time? No? That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Mm.
Alright. So you're gonna have to fix the time seal. Oh, that's why they sent you here. Alright. He downs the rest of the bottle and stands up. Very shakily. You can tell he's been... The drink has actually gone to his head. And he's like, alright. Follow me. He walks back towards his room.
I follow him.
Alright. He walks in.
While we're walking, also, I'm gonna pull my hourglass out and just see if it acts weird in this. Well, I've been in this version before, but I do just kind of check it really quick, because...
Nope, it's the same.
Okay, cool.
Walking into the back of his tavern, he walks over to one of the boards in his room there and kind of pushes on it, and it pops out. He slides it aside, pulls out a book. Just dust flies through the air. There you go. That's what you're gonna need. That's why they sent you.
This is the favor?
Tell her we're even.
I don't know if I have the most direct kind of conversations with Sheikah, but I will try my
She'll
best.
know.
All right, then I won't bother. She'll figure it out.
All right.
You and the other timeline, I assume, doesn't know this happened and will hate me just as much as you do now, yeah?
Yeah, kinda.
All right, fine. Cool. Best of luck getting back. Maybe you'll like me a bit more.
Look, I could tell you're from the Feywilds. Can you blame me for not liking you?
I mean, I got fucked over by Sheikah too, but you didn't bother asking about that, did you?
Oh yeah, let me just, pour my bleeding heart out to every random person that walks in my inn.
Oh, but I'm not random enough to get credit about
Max,
being
it's time
from
to
the
go.
Feywild.
It's time to go.
I think you may have to drag me through the...
I'm gonna grab her
I am
by.
just
I'm gonna literally pick her up.
With this. Yeah.
As you go back through, you pop out the other side. It is 127. Actually, no. You left the other timeline at, let's say, like 2:15. Actually, probably closer to 2:30 after talking with the guy. It's 2:29 on this side. No, sorry, 2:31.
All right, Weatherwax, we gotta get out of here. Leave everything as it was. He's gonna wake up soon.
As you get out of the hatch, it slams behind you.
Well, that's not good.
I'm booking out of the room. I know how
At
long
this
an
point,
hour
I'm
is.
running. I'm running out of the room.
And we do need to get out of the door.
I'm walking up to my bed and I'm pulling a.
I was gonna say I would also close the door gently, and hopefully when he wakes up, he thinks it was a dream.
Leave all of those footsteps in the yellow dust that's all over his room.
Oh yeah. We might have to wake up the squad and get out of here. Listen, I just stole 350 gold from him, and you have a book from his other timeline. We need to go.
I think you should go and get everyone else, and I'm gonna go somewhere else, because there is a pretty solid plausible deniability that all this shit was me. especially if he's familiar with the eldest.
In a
And
quick
he knows
rush.
I'm Faye. So,
In a quick rush, I'm gonna go wake up the other two. Tell them we
Okay.
gotta go.
Oh yeah, you guys. Okay, so you run into the other two rooms. There's Franklin and Chirp. You attempt to wake them both up. Chirp, you easily awaken. Do you go? What do you tell Chirp?
Chirp, it's a long story. Just pay attention. We gotta go.
I just kind of like squint my eyes at him. Like, what?
I will explain everything. Weatherwax is downstairs doing whatever she does. We gotta go.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go get Franklin.
Okay. You open the door to Franklin's room. He's passed out on his bed, butt naked.
I'm gonna wake him up. I don't care that he's butt naked. I'm gonna rush.
Franklin, you're shaken awake by Onos.
What? What's going on?
Franklin, I know you've had a lot to drink. I need you to put on some pants and we gotta go.
Why?
I will explain it all once we are out of here. We gotta go. Now.
God,
We have like 10, 15 minutes to get out of here.
what did y'all do? And I start putting on my boots. And
But not his
do
pants.
I do think, because he's been rude and I'm a little bit of a fucker, I am going to take one of the just regular hour glasses I have and leave it on his bar counter.
Oh. All right.
I feel like y'all are really fucking a friend of mine.
Well, we're also friends of yours. It's time to go.
Yeah.
All right. You all scurry out the door. You manage to get all your stuff together, and
Is it still the middle of the night, or
it
like,
is. It's
is
about
is the sky starting to be scorched a little bit? Like, you know?
no. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Oh fuck.
It's now 2:40 in the morning as you've collected everything, and you're all standing outside the inn.
Okay, hi everybody. Let's go on a nice brisk morning walk to anywhere else.
Yeah, we gotta go away.
Do we have to run?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
We might be out of the inn for a while.
All right. Well, walk slowly.
Okay. You guys begin to wind your way through the streets.
I make it to the first alley and just start hurling.
Blah.
Ugh.
One moment.
Did you eat some weird forest mushrooms again?
Nope, just good old American ale. All right. You guys are out on the streets of... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think I just want to head to not like the immediately next closest like a tavern, but like just like another place to hunker down that doesn't smell like
Somebody give me a society check.
vanilla and penny.
Can you also refresh my memory? Is this a relatively large town, or is this like a small?
It's a very
town?
large town.
Okay. So there's multiple taverns.
Yes.
Got it.
I don't know my way around here very well, so
With
count me out of
guidance
this
from
one.
Vomit Boy, it's a 15. If it's not, then it is just the 14.
I think you might be
I
preoccupied.
am not at any capacity.
Then it's
to
a
be casting
14.
spells. Do not cast spells while drunk. Alright.
You stumble
Can't afford
around
it.
for a while. Well, Franklin stumbles around. The rest of you walk through the city, looking for a new tavern to spend the night. Most taverns have closed their doors for the night, and the lights and stuff are off. Eventually, you do find one that's still open, being manned by an elf. This elf is a homeworld elf. And as you walk in, he looks you up and down. Oh, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, a fae. We don't see many of your kind around here.
I know, I'm a real treat.
Sometimes
Give me
you can be, and he smiles.
Can
I
we get
flip
3
him-
beers for me and my friends?
I was just about to say I flip him a silver. Hair of the dog. Hair of the
No,
dog.
don't give Franklin a beer. Can you give one for me and my other 2 friends?
Well, I would never deny a patron service. And he,
Oh, wait. He's an elf. Yeah, elven bread. Bread.
yes, I have bread. Here you go. And he gives
How
you
much
a small loaf of bread. It's actually quite soft and doesn't seem like it's that old. So it's pretty good.
Yeah,
How
just
much is it?
munching.
It actually has cinnamon and nuts in it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That sounds great for a hangover in the middle of the morning.
He gives the rest of you a drink. Will you be staying here for the evening?
We'll be
Yes,
staying here for a minute. Yes.
All right. That's going to be a gold apiece.
All right.
Bro, I thought a bed was like a silver. These
I
dudes
know
are
you're
jumping
not.
out the ass.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got it.
We are a very popular city. Many people wish to stay here. If you would
There
like
you
a
go.
cheaper inn, I can point you in a direction.
No, it's fine. I gave you your 4 gold.
Where we just came from. After he hands us the keys, Franklin, as hungover as he is
Franklin,
going to demand
I will say-
answers.
After you finish the bread, you immediately feel better. Much better, actually.
Nice.
Significantly better. In fact, you also feel a little less wary. Or not wary, weary. That's the word I'm looking for.
All right, rebound. I look at Weatherwax and Onas and go, just in my most. Franklin doesn't have a mean voice, but if you could imagine the meanest. What did y'all do?
Well, to start, here's 50 gold for each of you.
Okay, but what?
Immediately softens his tone.
I'm just immediately thinking all like the fine meats that I passed by before that I couldn't
Oh.
afford, you know. And I'm like, okay, and I move that to the side. I'm like,
You know what I did.
I was
That's
like,
pretty
what
clear
did
now.
you do to Jamie?
It's
He
pretty
has
clear
been
what
so
I-
nice, and I'm looking at Weatherwax, and you have just been annoying.
Well, it's pretty clear what I did. It's all
don't
Weatherwax now.
I don't like to say it, but you have been a naughty fey creature.
I'm laughing, but I do also think when
You're
Franklin
saying-
calls me,
You're so high pitched.
I can't hear a thing. It's all just gone.
maybe if I move my
I
microphone
was
around.
trying to think of like a slur for fey creatures, but I didn't have
They all
one.
sound. I was gonna say. I think it's also hard to come up with one that doesn't sound homophobic in life.
Yes, but like whatever like good
I-
slur for a fey creature is, I just use that.
Me as a person laughed really hard, but I think Weatherwax also, when you call them a naughty fey creature, like really loses it for a little bit. Just like a good minute of just cackling.
In
Franklin
keeping with
doesn't
her
have a
fey
mean bone in his
nature.
body.
That felt good. I have been, I would argue, very well behaved and put together, and I, by my standards, I have been a pillar of respectability. And I was right. There was something going on in the inn. And I made Onas help me figure it out. And,
Please tell me you didn't kill Jamie.
no, Jamie's fine. Well, I don't know if I would say Jamie's fine, but the things that are wrong in Jamie's life are not my fault. In any way, shape, or form.
Do we need to? Did you hurt him?
Mm-mm. No, I didn't hurt him. My patron may be sure, yeah. But I didn't. And
What?
also,
I'm fishing for answers here. Okay, so why do we? If you didn't hurt him, why do we have to leave so fast?
You think I just gave you 50 gold for no reason?
Why would he
Would like
as
you to
a
come and
struggling
back here.
businessman? He gave you free beer.
I didn't take all of his gold.
He had a
It's in my nature. I can't help it.
fair amount of restraint for how sticky his fingers are, but the reason for running was predominantly the sticky fingers and not me. I just
Wait,
gave
so
him
you
a
just
very
stole
nice
from
snack.
him? You made me an accessory to the scrap. I don't want the gold. Take it.
You sure you
Everything
don't want
that
it?
I got was willingly offered, and also not from our Jamie. From other
Huh?
Jamie.
Who?
I,
Yeah.
Franklin, you're a gnome. You've got Fey ancestry, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Do you know the eldest?
No.
Well, that's kind
Well,
of
I don't
more,
know if I'm supposed to, but I
Uh-huh.
don't.
well,
No, you're a gnome that grew up on this side of the first world. In fact, you actually worship a human god, so you were raised by humans, not particularly gnome-like, so you were raised by humans, right? I got that right.
An adopted family.
Yeah.
It's all sorts.
you really are the least gnomish gnome I've met. But anyway, they're kind of what we've got for gods in the Feywilds. And I, from there, came here long time ago. Didn't have the best of times on the material plane. I died, and one of the Endless offered me another go at it if I served them. And Jamie accepted kind of a similar but different deal from Sheikah. And he's got two versions of himself.
So is he a bad person?
No. A fine person
So
that
then
got unlucky.
I focus darts at Onaz and say, so why are we stealing from him?
It's in my
I
nature.
would argue the Jamie of our timeline currently right now is the meaner of the two.
He's
My
been
pity
nothing
is
but
far
nice
more
to
for
me.
the other version. To you!
Well,
To everyone but you.
Arguably,
keep making him
Weatherwax, he's also been nice to you. He's not the one that charged you $10.
I'm surprised that Onus hasn't tried to spin this into the I didn't take it. Jamie gave us something to do, so he gave us an advance to be able to do the thing that her patron wants us to do, that he gave us the book to tell us how to do.
no, I'm not gonna lie to my friends. I stole it.
Respectable.
Okay. Okay. Hear me out.
What?
And sure, maybe you can help give me some reason to these guys. There was no reason to take the money, at least, from what I'm gathering. It sounds like all we're doing by taking the money, or all you're doing by taking the money, is creating an enemy.
Hey, he doesn't
And
even know I did it.
He's gonna know. He's gonna find out.
I mean, if
I don't
he
care.
wakes
Hey.
when he wakes up and we're all missing, it's going to be pretty obvious.
How
And
much
he
gold
can-
did you take?
They swap between him and being able to speak with his wife. So are they able to talk to each other?
No, we
No.
talked. So we only talked to Jamie. His wife is dead in all timelines. We talked to Jamie in our world, our timeline. We talked to a different Jamie in a different timeline.
You stole from
They're
a
both
widow?
Jamie.
Listen, you keep bringing this up, but this
I mean,
is this
they
is
haven't
literally
really
what I
explained
do.
They haven't really explained the situation to either one of us yet. So I'm not gonna metagame it.
Franklin,
So
I'm
right.
hearing you. You feel
It's
bad
so
for
right.
Jamie. You're. I'm Jamie. Jamie is very nice, but it's a bigger picture. We can figure out the money thing after we have this all sorted. Time's broken.
I'm keeping it.
Okay, time is time. And Wonky and Faye.
No, but it's broken in a more kind of solidified sense.
Yeah,
And
it's
the eyeball
broken.
monster. You saw the eyeball monster.
Yeah,
You
eyeball
saw that.
monster. You almost died. Yeah. I don't see how this justifies stealing from
How
a
can you leave it
friend.
alone, Franklin?
Huh? I genuinely didn't hear you. Sorry.
I said, leave it alone, Franklin. It's what I do. You didn't have any problems with me stealing and gambling. You even helped me.
That was different.
Look,
How's
I
it
did-
different?
But
They're
you
good
win
people.
either way.
They're good people. You are directly the reason I
Okay,
won
okay.
with your guidance.
I will go along with this, but I need Joel's word that. How much gold did you take?
100.
Wait, didn't you say I'm not gonna lie to my friend?
Well, I'm a liar.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna assume that's the truth. Okay. What? When we
Didn't he
figure
just say
this-
he was giving all of us 50 gold? So wouldn't that
Yeah.
mean he gave us 150? So are we just not good at math?
Oh, I forgot
not good
that.
at math.
I'll say 150. I forgot.
150. Okay. All right. Give me your word that when this is all over, that we go back to him and we
Uh-huh.
give him double what we took or what you took.
When what's over?
Whenever you have the extra gold, swear to me that you'll give him double what you took.
If I agree, will you leave it alone?
I will not bring it up, but I am seriously on the fence about you.
Well, I figured that from the beginning when I stole. How many times now?
And I will no longer help you cheat.
That's okay.
And also, I'm gonna burn your bread every time I cook for you.
And you're not off the hook either, Weatherwax.
difficult, Franklin.
I'm
You
going
still
to bed.
haven't explained about the broken time. There, you haven't
I'm so mad at
explained.
y'all. I don't even want to
And
cook.
someone
I
was
don't even
all
want.
worried
I'm going to
about
bed.
some
I'm going to
missing
bed.
gold.
Franklin,
I
wait.
leave my gold on the
wait.
table and I go to my room.
Franklin, listen.
What?
Before you go, I will give that man double what I took from him when we have it. I promise. Please forgive me for
You swear
stealing
on
from
his
him.
dead poor wife.
On his dead wife. I will give him double what I
He
took.
cares about swearing on someone else's dead wife.
He made me, so now I have to.
Okay.
I promise.
And
Okay?
you know what happens when you go back on promises on the dead.
I won't. You have my
They
word.
come back to haunt you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to
But
bed.
it will be when it's over.
But I
When
will
I
say,
have-
if he comes to me, I'm gonna tell him, and I go to bed.
Whatever. Franklin's a big ass
Anyways,
fucking crybaby.
Chirp. Chirp, time's broken. And there's two versions of Jamie. The one that's not in our current timeline had a book that I guess I needed from my patron, and that was his favor to cash in. I don't know, but it's supposed to help us fix it, and seal up the leak. And I think now that everything's kind of like slowed down a little bit, I have the book. Part of me kind of wants to like go upstairs and take a look at it. Part of me is kind of like, who the fuck's paying attention to time things? But also, who knows? Maybe everybody. So I think I'm gonna be like, yeah. That's kind of the gist. I need to spend some TLC with the book. I don't know what it is yet, but I guess yeah. I think I'm gonna take a crack at that. And I'm gonna head
just stares
upstairs
at
to
you.
do that. But yeah, I can answer some other questions. And
I
then there's
just
lots of other
kinda like-
questions I don't know the answers to.
Yeah, it's literally just a hiss through my teeth. You can just hear me fucking clacking my tongue on my teeth in exasperation. Like, are you like? I got up for this. This is what the fuck I woke up for.
Look, we could have slept probably if Onas hadn't had sticky fingers. But we all have our flaws.
Yeah, you're welcome, Weatherwax.
I did deeply need your help though. Thank you very much for that. Yeah.
I do what I do. I steal. You hunt mysteries, lavender pennies, whatever. You know, we all have what we do.
I'll take the good with the bad. And I am gonna go do some reading, I guess. I'll see you guys in the morning with hopefully more answers. I don't know.
Weatherwax heads upstairs. Onas and Chirp, you're the last two left downstairs. Except for the bartender who leans over and goes, well, that was something.
I mean, just discussing openly about
I
how
thought this
this whole
entire discussion was up in the
large sums of money at the bar.
Time.
At
See,
large-
You sound
people
like an
thinking I'm
interesting
insane.
bunch.
Okay, my entire conversation, I thought we were up in the.
If
in
you
a
steal
room.
from me, however, I will cut your hands off.
Yeah, no stealing from you. Got it. I just want a beer, man.
Very well, Mr. Fancy Pants. That'll be 2 silver.
All right. Chirp. Am I mean to Franklin?
I think you offend his morals more than you're mean to Frank.
Oh, he's a fucking crybaby sometimes. I love the little guy, but fuck, he gets on my nerves sometimes.
In that moment, Franklin
Thinks
is
his
up
head
in his
does
room. Franklin is up in his room, praying before he goes to sleep.
Oh.
And please protect Jamie. I apologize for my friends. I'm trying to do what's right, and hopefully they will listen. And I'm just doing, that whole thing.
I love it. Smash cut to him praying for Onas's soul. Yeah. Very well. You all turn in for the evening. Weatherwax, reading through the book, it's fairly interesting. It's a lot of intricate time magics, stuff that's kind of far beyond your current kin. You're not sure that you can understand the theory behind it, but in the same way that if you open up you've taken calculus, but then you open up a differential equation book, you kind of understand some of the stuff that's going on, but it's way beyond you. You are going to need assistance in deciphering this and potentially using the information in here to fix whatever's wrong. Luckily, it does have a piece of paper that's been stuck at the end with a set of galactic coordinates.
Interesting.
Well, I believe we have more than enough money to buy a ship if you bring it up.
Well, you have more than enough money to buy passage on a ship.
That's what I meant.
I will definitely be bringing that up in the morning. I'm going to rest. Also, it has just occurred to me that Pendardra was his wife, wasn't it?
Potentially.
Yeah. Poor other Jamie.
So, you all sleep easily through the night. The beds are actually very nice, very well kept. Feather pillows. It's not straw material. It's also like a feathered down, but like densely packed. It's probably one of the most comfortable beds you've ever slept in. You come downstairs in the same.
And yet, I did not sleep comfortably.
It was not a restful sleep.
Franklin's holier than thou.
I love Franklin. Franklin's my favorite character.
I would like to wake up very early.
Okay.
Like
For
first
Pilates.
light. And without waking anyone else up, I am going to leave and visit the various vendors on the street. I'm not
Okay.
going to go far, just like the vendors that are out nearby.
Okay. Is there anything you're looking
and
for
I'm gonna-
specific?
I'm just picking up very basic supplies, like flour, maybe some fresh water, some smoked meats of cheap
Okay.
quality, like just stuff like that. Just stuff to make some dried jerky and stuff to make maybe like a pie.
Okay.
And to not waste time, like what would you think that would all cost?
Pittance, like a few copper to maybe a silver. If you want, you can go ahead and spend a whole gold. And I will say that you have found not only the basic supplies you were looking for, but some exotic meats, some interesting spices you haven't tried, and you can give your next 3 performance checks a +1.
That was all way too complicated for me. What?
If you spend a gold, your next 3 performance checks can have a +1.
I will spend the gold.
Probably good.
The next 3 performance checks are a +1.
Yes. All right. As you all come downstairs, you're greeted again by the same elven gentleman. As you sit down at a table, he walks over. Well, hello, my new very interesting friends. Would you like some breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. And he walks behind the counter and brings you guys back 3 loaves of fresh cinnamon nut bread that is still steaming. And he also puts down a pat of butter. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's about this time that you see Franklin step back inside from his little shopping excursion.
Morning,
Him
Franklin.
shake off the cold coming into the warm inn.
Oh, is it cold?
Oh, yes, it's near winter.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I do not like the cold. Come in a little short of breath.
Red-nosed.
Yeah. And I come and I sit down and I, mainly grab like a big glob of butter and put it on the bread and eat it. And
It's
I
very
say,
good.
Well, I don't have anything to say I didn't already say last night. What's the plan?
Well, first of all, Franklin, we agreed not to bring it up.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore this uncomfortable energy and just kind of keep focusing on my mystery, because that's what I care about. And you guys can do your thing.
All right, Franklin, we good? We give all a piece.
Onas
When
holds
you
out
pay
his
it-
hand.
I will trust you and you can trust me, but I will not have faith in you until you fulfill your promise.
All right, I'll shake on that.
And I shake his hand. And if y'all excuse me, and I walk, I ask the elf,
Hello.
I'm assuming there's a fireplace in this inn of some kind.
A nice
I
roaring
asked-
one that's been keeping it warm.
I ask him, would you be so kind to allow me to use your fireplace to make my friends and myself some rations for the travels to come?
I see no issue with that.
Thank you. I'll make sure to leave a slice for you.
Why, thank you.
Why do all elves have this voice of yours?
It's only
It's so weird,
it's only
man.
natural born
I
elves.
always think of like elves. Oh yeah, super hot, super cool, and you're making them just sound like the worst people.
They sound like someone from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like they sound like one of the beings.
Return the slab.
So, in the fire, just for flavor reasonings, I'm going to be making a pie from a mixed berry pie from the berries and the flour that I got earlier.
Sounds good. All right, he sets all that up. Now what's the plan?
So now that we all seem good team vibes, I got some of what was in this book, but a lot of it's beyond me. But what was in there was a sheet of paper with some coordinates, and I think that's where we need to head next.
Weatherwax, you don't really know what these coordinates are, but when you look at them, that part of your brain that has had knowledge implanted in it kind of tingles, the pilot portion. And it kind of lets you know that this is important in piloting these airships in some way.
So like not like it is a location or like a way to
Yeah, so you don't
Yeah.
specifically know how to use them. You just you know that you would need to tell a person, like give that to the person so they know where to go.
Okay.
But it's a weird feeling.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think
So, What do we do? What do you need to do?
I
Find
think
a
we
ship.
still need to get paid for our previous endeavor.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to go get our money.
Right.
Sure,
Oh, yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Those guys are gonna
The
fly
church,
off
the
without
brains of
getting
the
the money.
So while they go, I wanna go buy some new equipment if we're gonna be leaving this place.
What type of equipment specifically?
Is there a place to get any maybe a new dagger and some armor? Something.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that off stream. That way,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Um,
What's up?
I was gonna say I'm down to go to the vendors and do that. I think also if we're at all close to the Skyward Dreamer, I think what Franklin said has made me feel a little bit bad. So I think if we're at all close, I would slip a note under the door.
You are pretty close. It probably about 30, 45 minutes out of your way.
Yeah, that's something I want to do before we leave the city.
Okay, what does the
at some
note
point.
say?
I think it just says, we're going to make you whole again. With a
Interesting.
little hourglass on the bottom.
Okay. You slip that note under their door.
Yeah. And I've decided that makes me feel better. And is appropriately vague.
Very well. You all head back to the Mender's
Not gonna
facility.
leave any gold for his struggling business. You know, make go under for rent.
That
You know,
version of
times are
him isn't
hard.
the one who's struggling. I could have told you that, Franklin, if you had listened
No,
to
Yeah,
all of my
this is not.
information.
It's not Franklin talking. This is
You-
subconscious.
No,
I'm
you're
telling
doing.
you.
Yeah, we didn't
This
take
Jamie's
from our
business
version.
isn't the struggling one.
Hey,
There's two different guys.
We took from the one who's fine.
And I think I'm gonna put P.S. I am sorry about your wife.
Okay.
did y'all get the wife's name?
I think it's Pendaradra. I think that's what the keyword was.
Pindaradra.
But you wouldn't know that because you didn't want to hear my story, so don't write that down.
Yeah, I did not. I had no intention of writing it down.
Okay, cool.
Not even sure why I asked.
She really like names. Yeah, okay. And then
I
after my
love
little pit
Franklin's
stop.
character so much. He said subconsciously.
I am your conscience, it's me, Jiminy Cricket.
Well, it sounds like he'll need a
Don't
conscience, and I'm the best you got.
I'm
Love
a
it.
Fae, my guy, and I got other shit.
I
Care
love
about.
his character so much.
So
Very good.
going back to the coordinates that you mentioned, it's a quick pie. It's quick rising. I infused it a little bit, so it should be done relatively quickly. But
Okay.
are we all looking to try to head out today to
I
this
don't
location?
I don't know how often ships leave or who would take us, so I don't really know the answer to that question, but I imagine you can finish that up while we go get our payment from the vendors, and then we can kind of go from there.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
definitely need to
plan.
head to the vendors, and I'm gonna stay closer to Chirp's side because suddenly Chirp seems like the more reasonable person.
You know you've entered a dark timeline when the guy that's
I'm
randomly
very
front
reasonable. You're
flipping
just
off.
not concerned enough about the time breaking.
So
I live in the now, not tomorrow. My definition of time is 20 minutes to make a pie cook.
you
That's
all
not
head
time
to the starport, to the Mender's facility. You walk in. The same lady is working there. You see her. This time she's moving crates onto a floating disc, kind of helping get those ready. She sees you guys as you come in. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Hey, we went.
Why does she sound surprised?
Because everyone else disappeared when they left to go. I would also
Everyone-
be surprised if
Everyone
anyone
else
came back.
disappeared?
We're also like
What?
3 tiny people. And a taller person.
I just didn't expect you to be back so quickly. What happened to the people we sent with you?
Oh shit.
They turned into bone dust.
After being trapped in a time
It feels like
storm?
a lie. There was something. Insane. There's no explanation.
We got separated during a time blizzard, and by the time we got back, all we found was bone dust.
What? Is that what happened to the town?
Oh no, the town is there. The town is great. Except for the fact that they accidentally summoned an eldritch being and now they're all gone.
Yeah, population 1.
But
What?
silver lining.
I grab her hand and sit her down and like comfort her, rubbing her back while they're explaining the story.
Know them personally. You don't need to rub her back, Franklin. She'll be okay. Maybe
She
I don't know.
doesn't stop him from comforting her from this deluge of batshit insane information.
You don't know. Maybe one of them was her husband.
Okay, so let me get this correct. You traveled from here halfway to the town, hit a time blizzard?
Yeah, that's the technical term. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it took us an extra bit of time to get to the town because we had to contend with the time blizzard.
Right.
But by the time
as
we
one
realized it was
does.
a time blizzard, everyone else who was traveling with us disappeared. We didn't know where they were. And we were like, oh, that's weird. Let's go figure this out. So we go to the town. Town completely empty. No people, no life, no nothing. No birds, no bees, and jack shit. There's some plants, I guess.
Okay.
And
Stop letting her explain.
Let her cook.
damn it!
Fucking Eminem.
We somehow found our way to the town. And yeah, totally empty of life, fully devoid. Very creepy, kind of catacomb type situation under their graveyard.
Yeah, it's their catacombs.
Yeah, well, some idiot showed up and tried to summon some kind of, harvest god or something like that. I don't know. Seems a bit silly to me. But someone else kind of hijacked it for some kind of eldritch, terrifying being with lots of tentacles and a big eyeball. And that's what happened to the town. And we got it to leave. So I guess people can move back now. And we solved your mystery. So
Yeah,
thank
just don't.
you.
Just
You're
don't,
welcome.
just don't let Sarothek show up and start talking about his deity again.
Wait.
Yeah, no.
So you said population 1 who survived?
Sarathek.
Wizard man.
What is her he wasn't one of the original folks who lived there. He kind of showed up and moved in.
The space lizard who decided to preach to the people about his harvest god
Okay.
and had his summoning ritual usurped by the follower of an eldritch bee.
Can he corroborate your story?
No, we went home. Does anyone know where home is? For
Assume
him.
he lived in the town, right?
Well, we were in the town, and then he said he was gonna go home. Wait, what did he mean in the town?
Yeah, no, like he's a space lizard. He said he was like going.
I'm just going to his house.
He
If
was
anyone
just
goes back
going
to
to
the
his
town-
house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's there in the town, which is now safe. Thanks to
Okay,
us.
well, like... Oh, alright. That's a lot, but good work. We'll
Tell me about it.
corroborate your story with, I guess, him, and we'll pay you now, and if you were lying to us, we'll send the peacekeepers after you, as is policy, but I'm not sure we have to worry about that. This seems too strange to have made up, so... Oh, okay. Thanks for figuring that out for us.
You're welcome. And I smile weirdly large.
She's uncomfortable.
And you don't You don't at
There,
all
there.
ask for 5% of the proceeds for any any future yields off of their field.
I don't want anything from there.
All right. Well, she hands you guys your reward,
What was
which
the
is, I
payment?
believe, 15 gold each.
Cool.
Well, thanks for the help. Thanks for actually solving the mystery and not just leaving it unsolved.
I will
And,
never let a mystery go unsolved. Don't worry about that.
All right. Well,
I need the meme. Where's the meme at, Hobo? I can't remember which
Oh,
way I
wait,
sent it
Sunny
to you.
with all the
oh, I know which one you're
Happy
talking about.
Sylvia.
Oh no.
Well, I'll keep you guys in mind for further work. You did good job, even if some people died. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Well, thanks. She kind of gets up and walks away, shaking her head.
I think that went well.
All right. And so next time, you guys are gonna have to find yourselves a starship, Captain.
Woo.
Good work, everybody. First off, you guys give me a second here.
Do we get 650 XP?
You do not get 650.
Damn it.
You do get 300 XP for turning the quest in.
650.
You all get a hero point for doing phenomenal work today. However, Franklin and Onos both get hero points for phenomenal roleplay. Onos, I fucking love that you stuck to your character's guns, and Franklin, us the same. Like, your guys' interaction there was phenomenal. That was great roleplay.
Yeah,
So-
fuck this guy. No.
It wasn't roleplay, they actually just hated
Yeah,
each
they just hate each other.
They said it wasn't role play.
It's great. I want. Yeah, just phenomenal work. I got no notes. So next time we'll be taking to space. Hope you're all ready for what I'm sure will be a very long and not at all instantly crashing spaceship story.
I'm
I don't
Sure.
want to. I can't drive the spaceship. I don't have good times with spaceships.
That's okay. I know how to drive a spaceship.
Goat knows I can't drive spaceships.
Yeah, but if you
Sure.
crit fail, then we crash anyway.
Well, yeah, but so does anyone.
in another lifetime, I've drove spaceships, and it.
So for any items that you want to buy, just send me a message or talk to me and we'll get that nailed down. But you guys do have the 350 gold that you stole, plus the 15 gold each, plus whatever you had. So whatever supplies you want to pick up before we take off. But that's going to be it today.
What is our passage off-world going to cost us?
That's a good question.
Before they spend all their money on gear.
You guys haven't asked them yet. Honestly, the passage off world is going to cost you guys about 25 gold each. That way, you kind of know where to spend. I am going to say I'm going to end stream. So, Helmet, thanks again for the sub in the middle of the stream. Slayer Boy, thanks for stopping by, and thanks everybody else who just kind of lurked and enjoyed the D&D. We'll be back in 2 weeks for more space shenanigans. We'll see y'all then. Bye, everybody.
Eee.